And now we're dead.
We got TPK'd off camera, guys. So we'll roll new characters.
Quick, let's go. Let's go.
What's up, everybody? Hey!
Whoa.
How you doing today?
Great.
You ready to play D&D?
No.
Yeah.
I
Okay,
can already
roll for
tell.
initiative.
What?
Great.
I'm cool
Already
with
tell
that.
they're gonna die.
I did okay.
It's a 22.
17.
Okay, no,
30-20.
No,
No, you cannot say roll for initiative and then say no.
We're all in a
No,
training
no, no,
exercise.
no,
We're
no,
now
no.
all in a training exercise
That's
fighting
16.
against Maddie and Kaladin.
Oh God! I quit.
It's
Hi,
a training
everyone.
exercise. It's not lethal.
Welcome to a new
I'm
campaign.
still gonna get one shot.
Second campaign in our universe called Everhold Chronicles. Now this will be a different style campaign than we did with Skyrocks. Before we get into that, I actually have a sponsor.
Oh shit.
Yeah. I got a special package in the mail today.
What?
From Twisted Taverns,
Oh,
which is Elder Mancy's latest book that came out. You guys can still pre-order it, but I kickstarted it and they let me present it to you on stream today. So it's 17 different unique taverns. I have a whole bunch of maps that they gave me as well, and holy crap, is it a fantastic resource.
Do you have a camera pointer at you?
Yeah, it's right there.
Oh, okay, cool. I
What
was
do you
making
think I'm
sure.
talking to?
I don't know. I thought you were talking
Finger?
towards like the mic.
Imaginary fan base.
I was just making. I just wanted to make sure
I'm not
the
losing my
book
mind.
got like
Oh
in
no,
the
he's
camera.
not kooky yet.
I'm not losing my shit yet, dude.
Not yet. We haven't started playing yet.
Exactly. So there's a whole bunch of different tavern things. You can see this little character that Logan made for his.
We haven't fucked up the
stuff,
timeline yet.
To basically cover things. Oh my goodness, we're on. I was only 8 pages in, and it's got so much detail within our stuff. I'm telling you already that 2 of these things are extended up to our universe in Everhold already. So they already have this out here and pretty much extended stuff. We have maps that we're going to use today. Holy crap, we're gonna have a lot of fun. We're gonna play some D&D, and before we do that, we have to talk about what happened in Skyrocks originally, right?
They're all
So
dead.
to recap, the entire plot of Styrofoams in 1 second. They won.
Battle of
Alright,
Gods.
well, the second campaign.
With great sacrifice.
With great sacrifice.
Nope, not at all.
When we start the campaign, I will talk about
Not a
what
single
each
person died
individual
throughout the
will
entire
do before
campaign.
we do.
Oh, so good.
But
dude.
before that,
Good campaign.
Nobody
shout
stayed
out
dead.
to Twisted
Oh.
Taverns.
Jason
Twister's got
Space.
Twisted Taverns. Logan did a
He's not dead.
fantastic job.
That-
Elegancy.
He's just forever
Such
trapped
a
in the
great
abyss.
company.
To
I love it
sum up
so
the
fucking
Sky
much. I'm
Orphans,
so happy.
it was the
I'm
Battle
so
of
thankful
Gods.
that you guys let me do that. So, let's go. We're going to get right into Everhold Chronicles.
I mean, before I joined you guys were already fighting gods, and then after I joined you, we started fighting other gods. So it's kind of it's a battle of fucking gods.
So, we start. Or I'll change these. Because I just wanted a little tavern music for this.
I mean, where are we going to a tavern?
Too bad we can't.
I mean, yeah, but I'm doing a little recap first.
That's right.
That's why I
Too bad we can't listen to like Dragon Age,
Actually,
Inquisition kind of tavern
Don't
stuff.
say that stuff because I could. I've already used one of them. I got away with it before. Don't fucking say anything.
Wait, what'd you get away with?
Enchanter, come to me, because I had a character.
Oh
named
right,
Enchanter.
yeah.
I had a character named Enchanter, but I only played so much of it.
I'm so confused.
Shut up. Just shut up. That's all I'm saying. Just shut up.
We're just saying they had confusing.
We're content creators. We need to make content.
That's fine.
Okay.
That's
There
fine.
you go.
We're not- we've done anything
Here
important
we
yet.
come to fuck up your day.
Alright. We start our new campaign with a little summary. It is 10 years after the events of the Sky Orphans. Each of the orphans have decided to go on to their own paths. Some of them decide to stay in Everhold and expand and make it ED to what it is today, 10 years later. And some have decided to go on their own journeys. One of the bigger events that happened in the middle of these 10 years is that Jade Fisk kind of disappeared out of nowhere in the middle of the night. There was no way to recount where he was or where he went, but it is still a great mystery in the name of Everhold to why he disappeared to begin with. But in the meantime, instead of electing a new leader, the Sky Orphans have created their own council for Everhold. And in that presence, we have Giovanni still around, doing his Giovanni things. We have Rochelle with the Dungeon Devils. Maddie, who was supposed to ascend, is still around. Questions to why? Who knows? And lastly, we got John. But there is a fifth council member to kind of make sure decisions are made, and that is Jadefist second, which was Iron. Mm-hmm. So Ironhorn would be the fifth council member. And these 5 individuals are also the representations of the Highlands themselves, as there is now, within this 10 years, an entire Orsterra council. Each region has their own members that come in when the world discussions need to be made. And each one of the Sky Orphans, at least one of them, whenever they are burdened with this responsibility, one of them takes that responsibility of going and traveling quite a long distance to these world discussions. But in the meantime, there's always one orphan that leads the charges. Now, taking the look away from the orphans themselves, we go into present day, into how things look. Within the time of Orsterra, it has grown to be the biggest and the most efficient city in all of Orsterra. Giovanni's ingenuity, I'm trying to think of the right word. Ingenuity. With his ingenuity and his intelligence, he has made this place advance, but not too advanced. To a place where only people dreamed of it being at this point. But with that comes poverty, which leads to a very dark portion of this city being kind of built, as we call it, the Undercity, or the Undercity of Everhold. As it's almost like a dynamic of rich versus poor. But even within them, the orphans try their best to keep everybody happy. But with the growing population and the popularity of the city, and the amount of adventurers coming from Faerun, it's only a matter of time where things gotta fall.
Great power comes great responsibility.
And one of the recent quests that were given out to some young adventurers, or young potential representatives of the Dungeon Delvers here in Orsterra, an event happened where a strange fire creature that claimed to be a god of sorts ended up invading during the mission and causing a lot of chaos. Ever since then, it's been a couple of days since the events have transpired, and within that time comes a lot of stress. The orphans themselves have to prioritize the responsibility of maybe 1 or 2 of them having to go out and investigate and lead these investigation parties, or delve out adventuring parties themselves. The Dungeon Delvers are getting overwhelmed really fast with the events of a volcano showing up out of nowhere, and the amount of environmental damage is just pure chaos. So, with that being 2 days later, we start our adventure. Alright, so, put this down. We start our journey with our young bard. You are currently in the Dungeon Delvers and are currently witnessing how overwhelmed Bill is. Even with all of the multiple people that he can conjure up, it seems as though he's still fucking stressed out. At this point, you have walked into the chaos. And you will get into this adventure.
Hello, Bills?
Yeah. What? What's going on? Oh, who's that? Oh, PJ. What's up, PJ? Hi, PJ. What's going on? I'm stressed! Hey,
I
what's
said
up?
hello. That is all I said. I did not. There was nothing else.
And one of them just kind of casually walks and kind of casually walks up to you and goes, "Hey, it's kind of busy here. Do you want to help? Or did you want to do something? Oh, maybe you want to take a quest? What's going on?"
Yeah, the ladder.
"Oh, the ladder? Oh,
Yes, the ladder.
you I thought I was going to have a little help."
Yeah.
Great.
Yeah.
Too much office work, paperwork. Okay. Do you need a new party, or are you looking to like meet up with everybody again? I don't know what the dealio with you guys were.
Oh,
Okay, because I don't fucking know.
Bill, let me do the talking. Okay.
Okay. Oh, go ahead.
It is not normal for me, but I am going to decide to take these plump fat children underneath my wings and see what they turn into. Hopefully, the egg turns into a chicken. You know?
All right. If you want to find them and potentially, we have way too many quests. One that has been burning a hole in my pocket for a long time that would pay very well. It depends on what you guys are looking to
Lots of money.
get rewarded. Lots of money?
They like lots of money, so yeah.
Okay, if that's the case, then I can put up a few different quests that are pretty high priority. Just know that they are not easy, and people that have
We
more
took on a
experience.
volcano.
Okay, all right, no worries. Whatever you guys want to help with. Boom, gotcha.
Julio.
I'm the only person in the room right now aside from you. Okay? So it's me.
Man, I'm here too. That's not fair. Do your job. One of them says. All right, gotcha. We're gonna get back to work. I will personally get a few quests out for you that maybe that'll pay well for you guys. All right, go ahead and grab your party and meet up at the Adventurers Guild next door, and I'll be there. These guys will take care of that. I need a break from this. Maybe some coffee or something. Slowly walks off.
Okay, Bill.
Like a silent whale. Not silent.
What's your character's name again?
Alright.
You want to describe your character for us, real quick, and who you're playing today?
Yes! What you see before you is a terrible amalgamation of random, starting from the top of the head. There is what seems to be some type of bangs that just gracefully flow straight over the eyebrows. Her hair is tied in ponytails, and there are small rings that encapsulate certain portions of it. There are small bits and bobbles that I've just collected over time, like little stars and little beads or pebbles or something like that. I really don't know. I just picked them up and put them in my hair, whatever. Right? It's all good. I have horns that curl around, kind of similar to probably a lamb's, but not as close to the head, more outstretched. I have glasses, blue skin. I have, it seems to be a septum that just entwines my nostrils. I'm wearing a shirt that is far too large and it kind of sags off my body, not revealing my hands to the rest of the world. It's very overbearing to look at. Their buttons are replaced with stars, which I most likely picked up along the travels as well. And I wear little striped pajamas and socks that are also striped as well. When I do dungeoneering, I have to put on boots because it's weird. It's the whole thing. Just so I don't step on caltrops. Mostly. Caltrops. And that's what you see before you.
Amazing.
Hey. Don't buy no caltrops. Don't do that.
Place a caltrops.
No.
So you are free to go about Everhold to gather up people. There's options.
I go to look around for the party members, asking, hey, has anyone seen that weird little Yonti or the owl?
You can think about how you're stepping as you
Oh, so you're going to the Undercity
Yeah,
first?
plus
I don't
boots and
know
like
if
you don't
that's
have
where it
this
takes
and
me.
it's sufficient enough weight. typically.
How about this?
You
Roll
just go
D6.
hollow spike thing.
Sure, why not?
Against, like,
I rolled a
cavalry,
4,
top stuff.
DM.
You rolled a 4?
That is what I rolled.
On your
yes.
way to the Undercity, passing through a couple of strangers along the way, greeting you appropriately knowing who you are. You slowly start to make your way through these nooks and crannies, down a few ladders, and find yourself in a little bit of a darker environment as you start to traverse into the Undercity. But before you do that, it seems as though you see a small gnome, very familiar to you, with kind of putting his books away. Would you like to introduce your character, my friend?
Bill? What are you doing here?
Beck.
You got it. It's not that stressful.
Yeah. Alright. So what you see is a small gnome with
For you guys, I have a picture over here.
whitey ass brown hair, kind of like thickish eyebrows, wearing like a academy uniform. Looks like he hasn't slept in days, although you can tell that he was recently woke up from a nap.
I don't even
He just kind of looks done with life.
Gotcha.
Very
A
dejected.
very dejected, depressed looking, this
Right.
uniform as you come across one of the people who accompanied you.
Bill? Why are you wearing that?
What? How do I look like Bill?
Oh, I don't know. So,
I
anyways,
don't know whether or not to take that as a
I
compliment or
scoop
an
you up by your
insult.
hand, and I'm like, I have to find the others as well.
I haven't seen anybody. I've been.
That's
there.
why I'm looking for them, Monsieur.
Why are we looking for them now?
We are going back. We have to continue. Why? Do you want money?
We're going back.
No, not to that place. No, we're not going there.
Okay, thank
That was a
God. I
bad
didn't-
place.
Look, we woke up a fucking fire monster. I don't want to go back.
No, it's not. I just literally said we're not going back there. Can I
That's
repeat
what
this?
I'm saying. You said go
Lightning
back.
monster. God.
That's not funny. Anyways, we're going to find the rest of them, me and you. We're going to just, we're going to have so much fun. And I'll make sure you guys don't die, right? This is my deal. It's my shtick. Right?
I'm not entirely sure if I trust you yet, but okay.
Oh, this is okay, Bill. This is alright.
I'm not Bill.
I nearly rolled max.
Huh?
I'm not Bill.
Oh. What is your name? I don't think I.
Dominico.
Dominic.
Oh, son of a bitch.
Alright, how about I call you
There's a
DQ?
30 plus
Spell
letters.
with the
on
A or
there.
C.
Just call me Dom.
DQ. It'll stick to you like a pepper.
No.
Yeah, like pepper. It's fine. Pepper's nice. It's very suitable for your the tongue. And I continue walking as I hold his hand.
Stop pulling me. What is with you and pulling me places?
I'm just making sure that you don't get lost in the crowd. I've
I'm
lost
perfectly capable
so
of
many
keeping
people
up by
that way.
myself.
I've lost so many friends that way. It's not even funny.
I wonder why.
Yeah, it's because I didn't hold on to their hands and drag them to the clouds.
Why?
I think that's it.
Solid choice.
We're going places. I don't want it. That's too damn bad.
Just because I don't know
He
what
seems to be dragging you
Still that would go
to a
into-
place that you're not really familiar with, but you know is there, the Undercity of Everhold.
Oh boy.
Mm-hmm. A little darker tones. The sunlight doesn't hit there as often. Shadows typically cover the place up. And it's almost like a distinct air, smokiness kind of lives down here. So you can already have like a visible, as you breathe in the air, like a different, you're in a different area.
Oh, I know who we're gonna go visit.
Oh, do we? I've been asking people the whole time.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
This is where the owl lives.
Lives.
And his friend.
He lives downhill?
I'm sure they do.
Oh, I don't fucking know them. Sure, yeah, whatever. I guess so.
I could
just,
be wrong. They could live in
I just keep
Alpha City.
asking people, have you seen this person? And I just describe them too.
It takes you a while, like a long people. Nobody really wants to fucking talk to you. Eventually, you come across someone that is wearing a lot of darker clothing. Seems to have almost like an elephant trunk protruding out of his hood. Almost like even if he wanted to hide it, he could. But all you can see is like his little beady eyes and how big of a build he has. And what do you ask?
I just like tug on his hood and like, hello there. How are you doing today, my friend, monsieur?
That's not how
What you
we.
looking for?
I'm sorry.
What you looking for?
I'm not looking for a thing. I'm looking for people. Is there a tiny little owl and a yonti that has been experimented on several times with other genome biological creatures that I don't know about?
Well, I know who you're talking
Yes,
about.
yes, yes.
The appearances are clear. Why would I tell you what you looking for?
Okay, if you can't tell me that, then it's perfectly fine. There's a lot of people down here. And they're very dirty too, which first.
I mean, you're
Not
not
you,
going to
though.
find the information unless you pay.
I'm sorry?
You got money?
What do I look like? A
I
piggyback?
can give you the information if you give me a piece. So,
Whoa! So,
if you,
my body is a temple.
okay.
How much do you need, sir?
For what?
Just a
What's
silver
the-
piece
what's
for
going on?
information.
I just flick at one.
Ah, someone who understands what's necessary down in these parts. Desperate
That-
times for desperate people.
It is not very desperate. It's actually booming now.
It's not the first. Not the first time I've had to buy information.
Oh yeah, we did.
I've been looking for the L. He's
Yeah, we did.
unavailable at the moment.
Okay, I have
I've
400.
spent some of it
I
already.
gave 100 of it
Okay,
to
what about the other one?
charity. That's why I have 400. That's right.
If the L's unavailable, he's tending to some business. As far as the strangers of the snake guy,
Uh-huh.
you can find him down there. Where would you actually be at the moment? You make whatever you want.
I'd probably be haggling as best I can. I'm not a very good haggler. Buying up some supplies because I know PJ is going to come ask me for things and I want to be prepped because I made good money the last time. I'd like to be prepared.
Okay. He tells you the location of where he last saw him, and then eventually, after maybe about 15 minutes of traversing through these weird alleyways and streets, you eventually find the individual you're looking for with his hood up and the distinct red piercing snake eyes. If you want to describe your character, go ahead.
So you see what seems to be very much human-like character. Wears gloves on his hands most of the time. Likes to keep them clean. Underneath his not loose but it's not quite fitted, but it's just a little bit loose clothing. You can tell that he's wearing studded leather underneath it. He has a neck gaiter that while he's moving through town he doesn't really use. And he has it pulled down, kind of resting at his neck, and you can see these horrible scars along his neck that look like he should be dead from having had his neck slashed or something. A lot of his upper face has been he has horrible scars going down his eyes, and they seem to have been replaced with that of what might be a Yanti, and some more just random, obviously, someone took a scalpel to this guy kind of look. And he does cover up quite a bit. Wears a lot of black. He doesn't actually have a hood. He doesn't actually cover up like that.
Gotcha.
Long black hair comes back into a ponytail. And he is about, I think I put him at, this guy was, what height did I have him at? Did I write it down? I'm going to say it's in the realm of 5'10", 5'11". On the average side.
Okay, cool.
I was going to say short, but I remember that's probably... Oh, he's 5'6". That's the height I put him at. There we go. I found it.
Yeah. You see this. You see him kind of
17.
He's actually tall.
looking around, pretty much. He talks to a
6
few
foot, so I
individuals.
forget.
They kind of shrug him off a little bit, And you can see almost like a little bit of visible frustration as he turns around and you guys meet with eye contact.
I just, I go, are you the man I'm looking for?
I hope not, honestly. But I expected this, BJ.
Listen,
So I bought some. I bought a healer's kit. I bought this to help out a little bit here and there in case things go wrong again.
perfect.
I don't trust any of you yet to keep me
Same.
alive.
But I trust myself to keep you alive.
Can you heal it all?
What?
Can you heal it all?
She got you. She's
I
around.
can heal as well.
So we got 3 people that can do a little healing.
I don't trust you guys.
But the thing is, like, it's
I don't know how good of healers you are.
Yeah. You just know that I kept mostly everyone alive.
Because we don't have that
I just know that some of us got put at
We
this
got
door.
virus.
Yeah.
Once we're at higher levels, I'll be probably primary healer.
I'm actually gonna take the healer feat just because it goes really well with thief.
It really does, dude.
Use
I'm
it.
telling you, bro. Fast hands, and people be sleeping on that shit. That's
Yeah.
gonna be so fucking clutch at times.
Like, looking back, like, just doing just player handbook, like Kaladin, for his, if he had fast hands, that would have made him a better, like, medic.
Yeah,
Like, that,
wouldn't it?
it's like the perfect thing to have as a medic, because you can get in and out without really being hit, and
Mhm.
just constantly go, "Whoop, you're up, bitch, get it."
Right.
Yep. Disengage as an action, bonus action healer's kit.
So I just go, right.
Or
so,
vice versa.
So you got the stuff, I got the boy. Wait, this doesn't sound like
I need you to stop trying to sound like you're from here.
Yeah, no, I'm not trying to sound like it. It's just like I naturally am. Yeah, what's up?
We don't say stuff like stuff.
No, it's
Do you have the iron? Look,
The-
if you aren't gonna deal in
what do-
iron,
what
I'm
do
not
you-
interested.
I mean, like I don't usually carry iron with me. I mean, I could like ingots.
Oh, that's good. You don't want to carry iron with you, because then people will take it from you.
Oh. I mean, that would be like a really large thing to carry around all the time, so I mean, I understand that.
That's a term for gold. Yes.
Alright. I mean, wouldn't you call that gold then?
No. Because if I tell you I have a lot of iron, you're gonna want to take it from me.
So what happens when you tell someone you have a lot of gold? Do they take it from you?
They take it from you
anyways?
faster.
What? I mean, that's so backwards.
Because they don't know how to. They know that you're not going to be expecting it because you're a dumb upper city dweller.
I'm kind of like in the middle. Like I kind of like.
I mean,
I'm
I
right in the middle.
completely understand what he's trying to say. I don't think you do.
No,
Well,
not
I
at
think
all.
she does, but to a degree that she doesn't quite understand the repercussions of the fact that most of us would steal your coin purse without a second thought.
Oh, and I would totally make them scared. I would frighten them. They'll do
Yeah,
on their way like, oh my god, I'm
I can
sorry.
see that happening, PJ.
Mm-hmm. I'm a scary little shit pants. Anyways, so we have to collect the other motherfuckers.
Gary's stupid, if anything.
I'm not stupid, I use buzzwords anyways. We need to find the other ones.
Who are you looking for?
Uh,
Julio's out on a job. He's working with his
oh, that is his name. That's so cute. How do you know that? The other ones. The other ones.
What?
The weird twins and.
Oh, you're not gonna find them down here. They're up
I mean,
north side.
I
They
know
might
where
have
to
been
find
lost down
them.
there. You never know. They could. What?
I know where to find them.
Why didn't you say that? I told you I was looking for everyone.
You drug me wherever the hell you
No,
wanted
don't
to
say I
go.
drugged you, please. Do not say that sentence. I didn't
Alright.
drug you.
Gives Bards a bad
I'll tell you
reputation.
what.
Exactly.
I'll tell you what. You two go find the twins. I'll go find. I'll
Would you
go.
like a pineapple by any chance?
I don't deal in upside down pineapples.
What about the right side up?
What about pineapples under the
What are you
sea?
trying to imply with the right side of the
I
pineapple?
don't know. You said upside down. Was that not the cold one?
Upside down ones are. I'm not a swinger.
Oh.
At that moment, he just, I just Okay, I'm going this way.
Wait, hold on. We're not supposed to
If
split
Blaze
the party.
finds out about that, he's gonna buy a bunch of pineapples, just put them on random people's doorsteps upside down.
Okay, so the two of you are gonna go find the twins, and you're gonna go find the weird star boy.
Yeah, I'm gonna go find the Star Boy.
Would you be in the Undercity or the Above City? There's taverns in both areas.
Considering he's a tourist, well, he's from out of town, he'd probably be Upper City, and he's only been there for, what, a week now? So he's still probably Upper City.
With the information that you can gather, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. You're able. You know his location.
Where?
The question.
Where would the twins be?
Oh, also, Blaze would probably be at like the Paladins portion of the temple training. Probably would be.
You would find it would be a lot easier if we just say you know where to find him when we get to the other side,
Right.
and then we'll get into
Yeah,
that.
let's say you just put them there.
Yeah,
Use your brain.
Well, I wanted to, wipe up what was there and then put one.
Oh, I know where one will be.
With the information you know, the question is, would you be staying at Chevy's Tavern or
The
new
Iron Horse.
upgraded Giovanni's little shindig, which has a new name and a new owner, but he basically
back there.
Probably the Robot Tavern, to be honest.
The
Okay.
inevitable orcs.
The name of that tavern,
Oh,
and
no,
this is
we-
where Twisted
I'm-
Tavern comes in.
I'm
Because
offended
we
right
already
now.
had
That's
upgrades
okay.
for it, but it made it way more easier just to use one of these. The name of it is the Watering Hole. The Wizard's Watering Hole.
Wizard's Watering Hole.
The Wizard's
There's
Watering
nothing wrong with it.
Doesn't have enough steampunk to it.
WWH.
Oil
Well,
is
you don't
gold.
own it.
Yeah, you should.
What would you name it? Go ahead. What would you name it? Go with the name.
Yeah, now you're being put on the spot, bro. Now you gotta come up with something.
I mean, you can name it. You can take some time to figure out a name for it.
No, we'll go with that just because he wouldn't actually own it, and it would just go on to whoever, and they might change it and change the vibe and everything.
Artificer's Tin Can.
No, the Wizard's Tin Can.
Yeah.
The Wizard's Can.
The Wizard's Tin Can.
Okay, that's what we'll go. We'll call it the Wizard's Tin Can. Sure, he's not happy with that, but that's alright. You're still technically the one that built all the impressive shit for him. He's just making income because he's fucking. Okay.
Does the money just go to the city? Where does the money from the robot go?
He's still a person.
Wow.
Yeah, it's still
Which
a
one?
warforged. He's actually he's actually a warforged at this point. I've given him a soul.
Okay.
Yeah, he's upgraded.
A
bro.
good
Okay.
soul.
So that's different.
I've actually created.
Now I know that guy's just being a dick because he's not programmed to do shit because he's a warforged.
Whoa!
You sound like you really like this
Whoa!
guy.
Okay, we'll get to that when we get to that. So we're gonna start off with we go back to PJ and our friend over here, our young friend. As you guys head over to the Paladin, where it's probably more like the Church of Eldath. I think that would just be
Yeah, just like the portion of it where the paladins go to train.
And then there's portions where they have to scratch out, where people try to replace it, Eldath with Maddie. It's just like they have to replace it everything because there's like just some rogue fucking guy that's always just like, no, it's Maddie. We have to know.
Paladin paid him.
Spread the word over and over again.
So as you guys, so as you two are approaching the Church of Eldath, you can see some guy, some lanky dude.
Ew.
He's got like some weird greasy red hair, but he has some very nice white clothing on, some freckles, maybe a couple pimples here and there. And he's just kind of like washing the portion of where Maddie was replacing Eldath. As you guys are walking towards.
I go.
Hey, who's that?
I didn't see you there.
Oh, hey.
Funny running into you.
Oh shit. I'm sorry.
Okay.
What-
Why are you sorry? I don't get it. What
Oh,
did you do?
geez,
What did you
busy
do?
right now? You're here for worship, or are you
No.
here for something else?
I'm here for Son of Kaladin.
Blaze?
Very sure.
Okay, well you can find yourself inside the church, and I can go from that. I'm almost done getting all the paint off.
Oh, what? What's happened? What's going on over there?
Some weirdo keeps coming in and trying to replace the name of Batty with Eldath.
Oh no.
Right?
Eldath was bad.
Ugh.
Eldath, Batty, who knows?
Why don't you just have both?
Hey, look, I just work here.
That's what
There's
I'm
been
saying.
many suggestions of that.
Mhm.
But Maddie really just wants it to be Eldath. So we just gotta do that. Even though we all know, we get it, alright?
Did you try talking to her? Personally.
What?
He's the fucking janitor for the
I
temple.
know, right?
I'll see what I can do about putting a word in, I guess.
Yeah.
Let me just try to think something, I gotta
You
get
guys
this
have a
paint off.
suggestion box or anything?
I'm sure we do inside, sir.
Yeah.
Madam. Oh, I don't know. I can't tell anymore. I'm too busy. Oh, God.
He's gonna go talk to Batty and get fucking fired. Because Batty's gonna get pissed off.
I like slap him with my tail slightly, like when I
Oh!
leave.
Oh,
Like on the
Wait,
back.
is somebody defacing
I'm
that
sorry,
statue over
Mommy.
there?
Oh,
Whoa.
don't do that again.
I rush
Oh.
away.
Whoa!
Rush away immediately.
Yeah, you don't know what
I
you're
rush
doing.
away.
What's this guy's name, real quick?
What's this guy? You would know him? Yeah, you would know him as Tim.
Tim?
Yeah, Tim the janitor.
Okay.
He is the janitor,
Except I'm the mommy worshiper.
So
but he is looking to try to get some clout and maybe eventually
Yeah, good luck.
get something there. He's a very young person. He's younger than you.
Yeah.
Somebody's defacing that statue over there.
What? Where?
Over there? You not see them?
Where are you pointing at?
off to like the left area where statues actually are.
He would go, I gotta wait for orders. I can't just randomly do something. They'll get mad at me.
They'll get mad at you if you don't stop them
I
from
only
defacing
work
the
for the
statue.
church. Why are you excuse me, sir, I gotta get to
At that point,
myself.
I'm just like, fuck it, and I just like start carving Maddie into the store.
Where are you carving it?
This is like right, like where it was.
Make a sleight of hand check.
Sorry, man, check.
I'm sure you're really
Eldath
happy
slash
with that.
Maddie.
18.
18?
Mhm.
Okay. I would just take it you're using a marker or something like that. Or is it, what are you using? I think that's what's important.
I'm just gonna use a dagger out of my pocket.
Oh, that's gonna
Start
be loud.
Carving.
That's gonna be loud.
Yeah, make a
Or-
stealth
okay.
check.
If you have chalk
Or,
on you.
yeah, marker, chalk,
You are
whatever.
wrong. Stealth check.
Yeah. I'm not looking, I don't care.
Has Giovanni invented markers yet?
No, no point.
Just chalkboards?
Chalk.
Yeah, chalk is
Honestly, he doesn't need that. It's just like, he just does like the beautiful mind in his head. Just
Yeah. And plus, ink still exists, and quills still exist.
a original
13?
thing. So.
I'll
Graphite
Giovanni doesn't make mistakes, so he doesn't need original.
Yeah,
Either
yeah.
way, I'm
Graphite's an
using
Using
something to
someone
try to put Maddie back up.
Yeah.
Graphite's a natural resource.
Yeah,
He
graphite
goes,
you might have gone into a big.
excuse me, sir, don't do that.
Or might still be left.
I can
Might
get
still be
people who
left.
probably do some bad stuff to you, or maybe go to jail or something. I wouldn't do that. Stop,
I guess
please.
getting your
You're
blood
doing-
poisoning would be easier
I'm already
D&D
overstressed.
worse too, so.
Please stop. Maybe do that like where I'm not watching you or something. I don't know.
Oh no, I'm doing it on purpose.
Quick question for like, just my mind, my picture of this. About how tall is this writing up?
You're talking about how tall is the...
Yeah, like the writing and where this was painted on, he's now carving, because he's a gnome.
I would say it would be around like 20 feet, because he's up on top of the ladder.
So you climbed up on a ladder that the guy's on and just started chiseling this fucking name in.
Yeah, but he's skinny, frail, and young, so he's just like, we're very high up. I can't do anything about this.
You pushed me off. We're both falling.
Yeah, can you please get off the ladder, sir?
Okay, I'm done. Have a nice day.
Just jumps down.
Oh boy.
I hate this job. I saw what I killed.
Tell Maddie I said hi. She knows who I am.
I'm just thinking.
I'm
it's
sure I can get
fucked
word
my
up to
foot
her.
friends.
I'm second in command. Like,
Unless it's a leading ladder.
as you guys start to walk into the church.
Unless it's a leading ladder. In which case, 20 foot leading you.
Right? I just go.
You hear some gunshots from a train.
Dog!
Oh, there he is!
That's him?
Yeah.
How's he making that sound?
He has a gun.
I know, I've seen the guns.
You can see a young man. You can get a distance of him, but it's clear he's the only tiefling in this place at the moment. Very young, red tiefling. I'll let him describe it when we get closer. But you guys start to make it back out towards the bottom portion of the church where the train is.
Yeah, I know.
Very loud noises though.
I know
It's
better
echoing.
to sneak up
Yeah.
onto someone with a weapon in hand. So I kind of go like into your peripheral and I just like, hello, Xiao.
Hi.
Hi.
Oh,
hi.
hey, PJ. What's going on?
Day 2 of Dungeon Delville Clue.
He's basically collecting, or she's basically...
Why did this keep happening?
She's basically collecting
Yes.
us to go on another quest that we didn't ask for, but oh well, here we are.
No, you guys totally
So
said it would be
what's-
perfectly fine if I got you next time, right? I remember that, right?
What's the job?
I don't know.
I don't think we even fully agreed to it.
Well, I'm.
Pretty accurate.
Yeah, so I'm like, I don't know.
I'm pretty much up for anything, I guess. I'm just here
last
training.
time
So.
we got 500 gold. I mean, whew, money,
Is that a lot?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Well, they did tell us to kind of get jobs.
Love it.
God.
I actually love it. It's great.
That is fucking awesome. I love it so
And it's not like I love it because he's not being like pretentious. He just doesn't fucking know, and he
Yeah.
gives away a lot of his money
Yeah.
to help people.
Makes
But
sense.
like he's just like I don't know.
I'm not
I don't
feeling
want
a
to
lot
describe
of
what
money.
Blaze looks like.
Oh, Blaze is I think I put him like 6'1" or something like that. I don't remember. He's like 6'1".
He's still
He's got red skin and red horns. His horns have kind of come up, you know, just basically straight up above his head like that. And he's wearing studded leather armor that's like, it's not the kind of stuff you'd find at some low market. Like this is something like his dad gifted him or his mom gifted him once he began going this route. Like it's high quality studded leather armor.
Is that before or after Kaladin gave her like all the food that she wanted?
Probably yeah. Make everything. He probably has to do that fucking every time he comes home. He's like, here's your fucking platter of shit.
I know you're mad. Here.
And he's got black hair. It's not long. It's not like close cropped either. It's kind of that medium length, and it's kind of swept back and tucked behind his horns, so it gets out of his face. You see some of his gear and supplies is kind of over on the side where he stashed it while he's training. He's got a shield. He's got what looks like kind of a coiled up whip. As well as his bag, and he has 2 revolvers on each hip, which again are like they're not magic or anything, but they're very well crafted guns. These ones, in particular, on the metalwork near the trigger, have a signature of the person that made them, which is a K and a G, or just are the initials in them,
Yeah.
and they're made by his father.
Kaladin's guns.
Like, these aren't like hit. Well, he actually
brand name.
possibly.
Kaladin's guns.
But and then he's got across his chest 2 ammunition belts across his chest.
Fucking
We're
going
going
Rambo.
style, dude.
Rambo on
It's
this
fucking
bitch, dude.
awesome.
We're like,
And then the holsters aren't really attached to a belt; they're attached like directly into his armor, so they're very well secured and they're not gonna flap around. Whereas Cowboy had the more cowboy style, his is more meant like it's like advancements have been made and it's more like militaristic style of how you would really want your weapons held on. And he's a very overall kind of joyful demeanor to him while he's sitting there talking.
Alright.
Young boy. Light.
Biologically, I think he's 18, right? 17, 18, something like that.
Yeah, biology.
Yeah,
I
biological.
knew where to find you. Where's your sister?
You would know her to be over at the tavern, finishing up a shift that she volunteered.
Oh, she's like working at the bar. Wait, which bar?
The water, the one that he's
The fucking robot one. That fucking piece of shit.
the wizard's tin can.
Yeah, the robot one.
You know what? We'll keep the watering hole because it makes your life easier.
No, it doesn't. I'm okay with whatever. Tin can works. I still think it's better.
Wait, whenever they told us to get jobs, she took them seriously? I thought it was a joke.
When did they tell us to get
I
jobs?
don't know, I'm just throwing that out there. Like, so I could kind of see like
Oh, like our.
Giovanni like being like, "I'll be useful." Good job. Do something.
She is the type that literally just volunteers for jobs just to get more skills and experience.
Yeah.
So
Oh, it makes sense.
Yeah, she's at the tavern. She, I guess, wants to learn how to bartend or something. I don't know. She likes that kind of stuff. I don't know. Yeah, she's there. We're rounding her up and stuff.
Who else do we got?
Stuff?
Yeah, I mean, what?
I don't know what some of the stuff. Was that?
Are we rounding up the people that we killed
Yeah.
and fought two gods with?
Yes, those are the people that the
Okay.
landing. Yes.
Well, there's three of us, so we got like.
I found the other one, Snake Boy.
Oh,
He
Snake Boy, okay.
did not want to like follow or something. I don't know what he's doing. He's probably
Snake
selling
Boy
shit.
and
Okay.
Dolphin Girl.
All right, yeah. Well, let's just go to the Robot Tavern, which is, by the way, that is exclusively what I'm calling. It's
you
just
can
a
call it
Robot
whatever the fuck
Tavern.
you want. There's a name, but no one really goes to the name. They just call it the bar because, unfortunately, Chevy's place is more like where you go for plays or something for like that, and then maybe some dinner and stuff.
That's
It's
where you
actually
take
gone a
that's
little
where
bit
you take a
classier.
nice dinner date on.
His is
Now
gone
that
from
Chevy's
shitty
gone.
to classy, very clean. He's the classy place.
Classy bar.
Okay.
So wait, who took over the Chevy's bar?
Chevy's in control, but there's someone who like bartends for
He's
him.
probably like the
He's always
CEO,
one
so
of
he
the
has like
robots.
his underlings.
He's the owner, but he has a manager.
Yeah, he doesn't. Just Chevy's not the type to trust robots so quickly.
I'd probably have my second
In charge?
adopt. Yeah.
Gotcha.
Which is the heartbeat.
No.
My second is actually the hard
Yeah.
Right.
He stole my wife.
I did.
This fucking
And I made her into the best arcane trickster rogue I could.
And so my Chevy second would have been the second Yonti that we found that I was named Alex or Arthur. I don't remember.
Okay.
Princess I remember right now because it was a while back.
The seconds were never really introduced, so it's fine.
It was literally the last minute that I got him.
Madison was
This won't be
fairly.
here forever, but I want to show off the map a little bit.
So. Yeah, Madison was the very first one. So I mean,
Look how pretty this is. This is the Wizard's Tin Can. This is the entrance. And you can see all the cool little knickknacks in there. Twisted Taverns. It's a fantastic resource. And we've done enough research to know exactly what this stuff looks like. So as you are...
Look at the fancy chairs.
Everything's fancy in here. What are you talking about?
Right.
everything.
And when you read into this, it's just like, it screams Giovanni. Because some of this stuff is just like, oh my god, what the fuck? This is...
I mean, there's an entire
He
room
made a
for
section.
magic.
He made a section just
Wait,
for
what is
Maddie.
this room?
We'll find out.
That's the void.
We'll find
Some
out.
of these movies, you
Exactly.
guys would not know anything.
No, that actually looks like the void. Like,
We'll find out.
It's the stairway to hell.
That's why
Let's,
we got this
It's
morning.
where we get our unique brews.
Let's
yes.
head to the bar then.
You do come in a little bit earlier, but essentially you three kind of come in at the same time.
On the way out, I'm gonna say hi to Tim. Like, hey Tim, don't fall off the ladder, bud.
You just push it.
Oh, okay. You're coming. Tell your buddy that you're walking with that he's kind of a jerk.
Oh, we know.
Which one?
I just sit there and just
What?
hold the-
Hey, don't do. He will die. You. Don't.
Were you wobbling the ladder?
Yeah, that's what he said.
No, Johnny, okay. He falls.
I try to catch him.
Okay, make a dex check.
Oh my god.
I mean,
10-foot ladders are no joke.
He's a
no
commoner.
Nat
The thing
19.
is that he's a
You
commoner
must-
and he can't
There's no
die.
damage. But he is a civilian, so he could have died.
You
what-
fucking dick!
That's an,
From
that's
26
not
damage? Yeah.
Does that trigger the thing?
Right.
It does. Make a charisma saving.
You fucking dick!
They have toilets.
Dude, you're gonna find that it's a whole book, bro. It's a whole ass book on this shit, dude.
I
I
have
know
24.
it's exciting.
Okay.
It's exciting.
Nothing happens.
Okay.
You
They have
Right.
toilets.
and I'm not gonna say anything, buddy.
Oh, I'm gonna go take a
We're
pee
gonna
break.
explore-
I
we're
think
gonna
I think
explore
I
this
got
place.
to the
They have-
restroom. Oh,
Yeah,
we're
hey,
gonna be here
buddy,
for 5
yeah,
hours.
go
Okay.
take your pee break and then go see
Just on the
a
first
name
floor.
off one of the clerics and
There's
like
more
ask her
floors
for
too,
some hot water
Oh, no, I
or
know.
coffee or something. Tell her it's from me.
Alright,
They have
toilets.
They literally have motherfucking toilets.
You almost killed a child.
It was a child, yeah.
Yeah.
As you guys awkwardly walk away from the situation.
I just go, blow. What the? Come on. Like,
Maybe he would have landed on one of his pimples. They would have fucking cushioned the blow. Did you see those things?
Oh yeah, his fucking
That's
face.
fun. That's so fun.
that's not how that works. What? Let me push you on your pimple and see if it pops.
Okay. I don't have pimples, but okay.
Oh, what? You
Hey,
have
we're gonna go-
completely smooth.
Okay, we're making a stop. Make a stop real quick. I want to go to like an alchemist shop. Be like, hey, you got something that'll give somebody fucking zits all over their
I
face?
need a lot of oil. I need a lot of oil real quick.
Well, easily.
Fast acting
Talk
oil.
about what that is.
Fast
Dirt-
acting agent
Oil,
oil.
dirt, like a little $1 fucking like gag thing that gives somebody temporary fucking pimples, or whatever, and just splash it on his face.
Well,
God.
Just sit there, just.
sometimes it just doesn't connect. That's
Really?
sad, but that's okay.
I just stare in disgust. Let us go. You're lucky or useful in a fight, maybe.
I mean, I'm long range.
He's also the one that pulled the fucking sword.
You know what? Having second thoughts.
This guy.
This was going to be your second trial. How about that? And if
I
it doesn't
never
work out,
asked to be here.
your rights, you can leave if you want then. If you're, that's acceptable.
If I leave, then Sogrim's gonna say some shit, and people are just gonna be all bitchy. No.
I don't fucking know.
Yes.
No more throwing children off ladders.
There's a short sword, right?
Yeah, yeah, it's short
Look,
sword.
I said I was joking and he rolled the dice.
No, you weren't. You gotta learn that, like, shit.
So I was
Shit
like,
can
you know
happen,
what?
even with
let's
a joke.
just,
You're
Bluetooth
the magic.
connected.
You're the magic
There.
item, dude.
But
If there's a magic item, you'll take it.
Oh,
I
yeah,
will.
I just connected.
I will.
Which means if my character dies, you'll take my sword.
I will.
I was gonna say I don't know.
You still have that. I don't think you sold it, right?
No, I haven't looked at it. I haven't investigated.
we did get it.
As
Yeah.
a character, I might have looked into it, but I haven't
I
actually.
didn't know
No,
if
I
it
think
like branded
We
it
had
or
Maddie
anything.
look at it, or
We
somebody
haven't
else
had
looked
that
at it
issue
for
yet,
us.
so if it's
No,
for
Bill
issue,
did. Bill
just-
looked at it for us.
Okay.
Bill
No,
had
it
the
should-
ability.
it should be
She
fine
has
now.
I don't think.
That's all.
I would take it
Nova,
to Bill.
Blaze, which are the other one.
Nova,
Hero.
yeah.
She has identified.
Oh yeah, either Nova or Bill
I
identified
do.
it for you.
I mean, because she has, with the subclass of Ranger that I've made,
Yeah.
she has access to all the divination, which includes identify.
Yeah, because my sword radiates magic. It's like
All the time.
I have a question then.
Star magic.
What's up with the short sword?
Is outer space considered magic? No, right?
What's up
Well,
with
this
the short
one-
sword?
one's more of an
There-
earthing
some of the
magic.
properties don't seem to be accessible at the moment, but it is a +1 short sword for the moment.
Okay.
the form that it took
But
in
there
order
is some
for it to be
darker
magic.
sense, or it is from a Titan, so it seems as though it's one of those weapons. The longer you use it,
That would still
The
be considered
more-
natural because I mean,
and the
just-
more
if
you
you're just
connect
taking
with
the
it,
elements, I just
the
see
more
this
chances it will give you
natural.
some abilities.
It'll probably have
But for
like
now, it's a +1
magic.
Oh, so it's like one of those
from
fucking
magical
legendary
damage type shit
weapons
later
that
on
kind of just
for that reason.
you level up with, and then
Oh, that's really it.
It's kinda like how the magic sword
in
works.
the description.
Right, yeah.
On it, that's a
I mean,
magical
it
sword.
starts
but
just gets
you can
stronger over
customize
time
a
for
short
some
sword.
the
reason.
magic that
For
this
some
sword
stupid
emanates.
ass reason.
Yeah, the legends of, it is a
Like the
weird
holy
series.
earth.
kind of just have it and then customize it.
Yeah.
Oh, you leveled up
Straight
with
to
the
it.
holy ability that you don't get to use until later on.
Ready, Mark?
Same sword that kills.
Yes, acting
Huh?
Same sword that can kill you can heal my allies.
So
happens.
do
I'll give it a break for a second.
bonus and damage bonus plus 1.
You're a monster.
So it'll read in your attack area, and then you can add the name and then the notes.
Okay.
So name. What was the name of the
Figure
sword?
out how we're gonna do the whole
What's it called?
wild shape
Thunder
thing.
Titan.
Yeah, what we're going to do is we're going to role play that out. Essentially, if you're able to
Is
do it,
this-
you're able to do it, but you don't know as a character.
Is this short? Oh no, wait. Okay. Sorry.
Like notes you just.
Is this short sword named?
Short sword named?
Yeah,
what was- I remember there was a name that I gave.
Is it
Sword
is
of
it
the
a
lightning
PHP?
god.
Like,
No,
is it
it's-
it's not a magic.
But is it
Sword
is
of the
it named
Thunderblade.
in lore?
Or something
Yeah,
like that.
it's named in
Do we
lore. I just
have
gotta
that?
remember it.
Sword
Okay.
of the Thunderblade.
I'll send
or
it.
something like
Send
that.
you the details on it in a second.
Right now, you just type in like thunder short sword.
Now
whatever you want.
I'm taking notes.
This is why I
now,
grabbed
'cause
this.
I didn't take notes that
Place it real quick.
I
session.
think it was
because
called
my
Sword of the
sessions are-
Thunderblade, if I remember, because we called it redundant.
It was the Thunderblade. It was the sword of the Thunderblade. You're correct
Alright.
there.
Because we called it redundant.
It is very redundant.
I can see that.
The red dun 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 dun.
Unless Thunderblade's a title.
That's true.
We can just go
Because-
with Thunderblade. That's fine.
No, I like that because
Thunderous.
the guy who wields it could have been his title being the Thunderblade.
It was.
So the sword of the Thunderblade. I actually like that interpretation. That's actually cool. It
Well, that's
gives
what
it
he called
character.
himself, didn't he?
Yeah,
The
and
Thunderblade god or
Notes
something
you can
like
add
that.
in, it unlocks further. That way you can throw shit in there.
The Noriyoshi.
Writing on everyone's name.
And
Sorry a little bit, guys. I'm just trying to get my shit connected.
If I could
Don't
spell,
like you,
that'd be
Mario.
great.
Spell awake and then put an N.
Chris doesn't do spelling.
You don't want to click that.
For all we know, it could have a Japanese name.
Just close it.
Are you Blaze or Nova? Because I'm writing everything.
I'm Blaze.
Blaze. Okay. I'm writing name sounds because I'm gonna forget as a person.
Blaze
The whole system
has a
is
masculine
being-
ending. Nova has a
It happens.
feminine ending. If you think of it
Especially
in
when
like
there's so
different
many
languages.
things happening all at once. That can happen.
Okay.
Just not normally does this happen. Last time we used it, it actually
Tiefling
connected
gun,
for a long,
Blaze.
long time. So
Yeah.
Oh my god.
It happens. I'm not expecting perfection.
You would actually be perfect to take the sword. If my character died.
Are you? You're not showing up.
Because I'm a dex-based character, or
Dex and wisdom.
I'm actually
Ready to
intelligence.
connect.
Well, I know, but you've got pretty
No,
good
fuck you.
wisdom.
Yeah, I
Ready
do.
to
I do. I have good
connect.
wisdom.
Right?
It's a 16, yeah. I went for
No, you're
those
not.
stats
You're
into
lying.
it. I could have put it in
Are you ready
charisma,
to
but I'm like,
connect?
this character's not.
Yes.
No,
necessarily
I am.
in a
I put
situation
it
I'm
in.
ready to connect. Can you
Avoid the
connect?
situation as much
I'm
as he
sorry.
can,
Can I
and he
connect?
gets into
Are
it.
you
He
ready
just
to connect?
he accepts his fate because he's been ridiculed for so long for his appearance. He's just used to it. He doesn't try to talk his way out of situations.
Just
Goblin.
but you're
Are you?
Dex, intelligent, and wise, so you can dip out of
Right.
situations
Yeah.
if you need
Avoid the situation. Don't get in.
to. Yeah.
There we go. Yeah. Oh, don't. As soon as it pops up, it doesn't. Try this one out. It's probably gonna be fine. It was working fine earlier. I'll try this before, and then we're good to go. Sorry for the little break.
Oh, cookie.
There's a reason why I had two, because I knew one of them was probably gonna poop out, because that's what happens.
She gave him a soul patch.
Please stand
Bluetooth
by.
is great, but it has its
Technical
fucking
I mean,
moments.
Please
A
stand by.
young
We're
kid
having
would have
technical
something like that
difficulties.
Yeah.
because they think it's cool.
Or George the I grew one. Actually, I will still grow like a bow to chin hair. So,
Yeah, chin hair with a soul patch. Yeah. No, just a soul patch.
There
No.
we go.
That's like my mustache was so bad. It was like it grew first. So like, when I was younger, if I didn't shave, that was the first thing to get.
I didn't start growing facial hair until I was like in my 20s. Like, well,
Yeah, I mean,
Not
it started
growing,
growing
but that's fine. I'll take what I can.
13, 14.
Alright, so you guys enter
Yeah, it was
the
like
Wizard's
early 20s.
Tavern.
Grow a decent stash.
yeah.
Right now, it's still in the growing phase.
What do we see, DM?
This guy not be great. This is the best I can do. I'm gonna work with it. What you guys see is, as you guys walk through, you can see what seems to be almost like a misty, like magical purple mist that covers the roof of this area.
Might if you move it closer to the source, it might.
It might help you.
It just might be distance.
Could be, could not be.
That might go.
It's usually the case. Some Bluetooth.
Yeah, it actually works better. So we'll try it out that way.
It's loud enough for.
And it's loud enough where it will still be ambient.
Oh yeah. Oh, it's working. Perfect.
Yeah. See, Bluetooth is
And
weird.
you can see what seems to be a strange or familiar robot to a lot of you guys, with a couple of arms in the back and some normal arms as well. But he does wear almost like a steampunk-esque black hat. You know the
Top
black
hat?
hats with like the
Top hat?
Top hat? Yeah, there you go. He wears a top hat, and he has kind of developed himself to have like a weird robotic mustache
Or
as well.
stovetop.
He calls himself at this point.
It's like the Abraham Lincoln stovetop. It's the taller one.
I didn't know that's what
It's not that.
You got a name.
Y2K.
Yeah.
End of all.
Jeffrey.
What would you name him?
Jeffrey.
Yeah, there we go.
What's his name?
His name is Jeff.
Bartender.
Let's go with that.
Forearm Pete.
Bart. Short for bartender.
Ooh.
Bart.
They call him the Tinder,
Bart.
but what would you
Bart.
call him?
I actually have to think of a good pun.
Oh my god.
Okay, so
But Bart is a pretty good one.
It is.
So we'll go with Bart for now. Yeah, let's go with Bart.
let's go with Bart. Here we go. So you walk up to Bart.
The Bart.
The inn is kind of filled normally. And normally it's pretty busy, but like with the amount of quests and the events that happened the last couple of days, people from Faerun and definitely some new adventurers that have showed up in Orsterra are definitely around this area at this moment. So it is pretty popping at the moment. There's a lot of people around, but you know, the awakened mugs, the awakened everything, the awakened stools, you can literally, this is just for thematic stakes, you guys can literally look at one of the stools and telepathically tell it to come to you. That's just something that this place can do. So, you guys come to the inn, what do you guys do?
Overwhelming my senses. As soon as I get in here, alright. I've never been in here before. I always go to the other one. Would I just look for the goblin?
The goblin?
Yes.
Okay. You kind of you see the an orange tiefling you recognize as very similar to Blaze over here. She's currently has her hair back. She has blonde hair, orange, a little bit not really red, but more orange skin. A little bit longer hair, probably more blondish. And she's currently wearing like bartender's clothing, and she's currently going around serving people who don't like animated mugs that talk to you drinks.
I just go sun girl.
Sun girl? Is that what you called me?
I know.
No, I called you by your name. You just didn't tell.
No.
Anyways.
No, name's Nova.
Ah, that was what I said.
Mm-hmm. No, it's not. You called me Sun girl, but that's fine.
Get me a drink.
Whatever, sure.
Yeah. Best advantage of having your sister work at the bar.
Awkward.
What's actually the drinking age in our country?
There is none.
Well,
But they know not to serve children.
Yeah.
I think that's like something like, well, yeah, we're not serving.
The age in which the parents won't go and mob your establishment.
There
Yeah.
you go.
You serve my It's just this robot specifically has been told, or he tells him that he's been told, to not serve Blaze.
Honestly, Kaladin probably has something to do with it. Like,
Oh,
don't
yeah.
let him be an alcoholic like me.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. That
Yeah,
makes
very
a lot
hard
of
to
sense.
establish.
It really does.
Like drinking age.
So-
It's
every
HG
race.
You walk
Buddy's
up
fault.
to
I
her,
wasn't
she
such a
goes-
cool dad.
So what are you guys doing here? You just guys want something to drink or something?
Oh,
Oh,
she's
no,
got
no,
a job.
Yes, a wonderful job. High paying. So much money in your pockets.
How much is a lot of money?
A lot of money.
She doesn't know what the job is or what the exact pay is. I think we can check it out.
How dangerous is it?
We don't know what the job is, so
Medium.
Also, we're just being adventurers. That's all it is.
we haven't agreed upon the job yet. I think we're going to go there as a group and figure it out.
Yeah, it's easier to do things as a group, right?
I guess. Sure.
It totally is. And I mean, this is like, you shouldn't even say I guess. It's like yes. It's like definitely.
We technically
That's
don't.
fine.
We technically don't have an
an option in the matter?
Give me maybe about 10 minutes to kind of wrap things up here, and then I guess I'll see what I can do about it.
Take your time.
Okay, I'll do that.
But 10 minutes though. Take your time.
All right,
10 minutes.
we'll do. Fine.
Right.
Sheesh.
But 10 minutes.
She finishes up giving out a few drinks and then slips one to you.
This
This
fucking
is
bar.
awkward.
The bar sucks. They won't fucking serve me.
I wonder why.
I'm of legal age.
For what?
I
I'm
just
drinking.
look over at Blake's
Right.
I ain't saying shit.
Good.
This is not my place of business. I don't.
Probably because Dominico's
you-
like slightly scared of Kaladin, so you're just like, I ain't saying shit.
Okay. You have, Ren, you have woken up from, I would just say that whatever business that you've taken care of, you pretty much have woken up, taken care of the business you
See
need to
Yon
do
two
in the
man
morning, and
standing
you're
over
walking out towards the tavern. If you want to introduce your character, that's fine. As you were walking into the scene.
Into the tavern, right?
Into the tavern. Well, I would say you're staying at
From like,
Oh, yeah.
You're walking out from
dude, you hear that?
You're coming downstairs.
I would be sitting right here, in a way where I'm just kind of leaning to the side so I can see everyone.
Gotcha.
I totally have my back.
We're on this
towards
table,
the
so I
crowd.
can be as furthest away from the bartender as possible, so he doesn't notice.
Gotcha.
Or actually, this table here with the
Oh
boots.
my god. Split the party, why don't you?
Well,
Our battle map out for a reason.
No, it's just for aesthetics.
We're all
but
gonna
it's
fight.
fine.
We're gonna
It's
fight.
super fun.
Alright,
It's a bar fight.
since we're fighting, I'm just gonna duck down and slip
Ooh,
over into
nice.
this, this room right here because it looks like it has valuables in it. So
Oh, okay.
there could be magical items.
Are you slipping into another room?
No,
No.
Okay.
no.
Well,
no.
these rooms have some unique things to it. So.
We technically didn't.
Yeah, we don't.
Okay. So you walk. So you walk down, and what does your character look like?
alright, well, since all of you are far away, you see what seems to be a feminine, kind of short, 4'2" goblin-like creature. Not quite goblin, but has goblin-ish features. He, as he walks closer, you notice that he's not a female. He has, you see this goblinoid creature, he has really sunken in kind of, cheekbones. He seems healthy, but everything like his face is all like sunken in a way. He has these big bulging eyes, kind of with like, the whites kind of have a yellow tint, and his irises are these like dirty red color. Very thin hair that kind of goes back.
This moment.
Get a broomstick.
His hair is short and kind of thin, but it kind of has it kind of combed back in a way. He has elf-like ears, and he's wearing green militaristic, casual militaristic kind of garb, and that all he's carrying on him, well, amongst just regular adventuring supplies, you've noticed the only weapon he carries is what you guys know as, you've seen it previously be grayscale, but today it's actually this kind of deep green color. Its blade has this kind of green tint, almost like a temper tint, but green.
Okay. You walk down, and you observe this. You observe him walking down.
I also noticed these ones come in, but I haven't decided to greet them yet.
Yeah, I feel you.
I'll give your character a short wave before you get distracted by the rest.
Hello.
Ah, there you are!
PJ walks over. As soon as
I just turn and grab my drink.
Son of a bitch.
Hello.
Stealth check.
Hello.
Disadvantage.
I just like extend my hand out, the shirt just overlapping my hand.
He's used the same hand.
Is this a new custom?
No, I just felt like it.
Alright, I understand. Oh, you couldn't tell which hand I was using my right hand anyway. This is
I
my
couldn't
left.
tell.
I know.
It was on your right side. But
Exactly.
I couldn't tell if it was right hand.
I am a right-hander.
Yeah.
Hands might have been backwards.
And I just I slap you on the back like heartily.
Yeah.
Hello!
Yeah.
Did you guys get the
No, I didn't get any stones.
Oh, oh, they've turned to stones now. I'm sorry.
I'm gonna sit down there. Ah, fuck it. Where are we going?
Oh, we are going to the Adventures Hall, and we're going to get down Maidstone. We're going to make a lot of money. We're going to save the day. Maybe. I don't know about the last part. Usually we're not saving the day at all. But, yeah.
You sure about that?
Pretty sure. Look, the first time was very weird. That was uncircumstantial.
We didn't save anything the first time.
No, not at
So,
all. We saved that
saving
sword
it-
though.
Yeah.
He was in danger, clearly.
Yeah, I'm keeping him safe for now.
You should.
Welcome up. Come on in.
I did send word through the,
The internet?
Perfect timing.
I'm not Chevy.
Oh, okay.
I sent some word along the way to get that other fellow that was kind of on the shady side and get him involved.
Which one? There was like 3 of you.
Not the little owl. He's shady, but no, he's not shady.
Okay, you say that now. I must profess it's worth, it was very shady. But it's okay. I like him. He does not speak
This
much.
is the
This
robot bar.
In other words, like
This is
cuss
the
words.
robot bar.
But anyways.
Bar.
You're not wrong in some respects. He said more than just ooh in cuss words, though.
Oh. Well, that makes sense. I missed that. Anyways.
Who in cosplay?
You're really good at remembering things, I can see.
Yes. I'm actually adapted to that.
Leo.
If we're
See ya.
taking on you said something about taking on a quest?
Ah, yes. And I'm assuming since we got everyone, you said wait, how long is he taking?
I don't know. I sent word through a good friend of mine to see if I can get a hold of him. See if he could meet us at the Dungeon Delvers.
You get a message back. Weirdly enough, it's almost like as you're talking about it, a letter kind of appears in your shirt pocket.
You are a part of the evening.
I know people are part of it.
I know the spell.
I don't know the spell. I can't actually use it.
Oh.
But I know people who can. Point out.
As you read this letter, you get
Can you
it pretty
actually
much
receive
says,
letters without
and
the spell?
Yeah.
complicated but also very smooth words. Small one's busy. He's got some.
No, I'm specifically for this
Oh,
guy.
him?
Yeah.
Oh, phew.
Yeah, no.
I was like, okay.
I want
cool.
someone to get in contact with his character.
Yeah.
Would you be in the Undercity? I would assume so, since there's not much sunlight gets there, but that's my guess.
Yeah, probably.
Gotcha. It's only been 2 days since the event, so taking place. So. And they're just meeting up right now, so you're there. You would get contacted by a letter, essentially, that lets you know that they, the previous group that you met up with, is planning to meet up at the Dungeon Delvers to potentially take on a new quest. So you would get a message of that. Simple as that.
Okay.
You guys, what are you guys doing next?
We're waiting for
I
Nova
give
to
him
get
a
off
drumstick.
for shift. And
You need to
Thank
eat,
you.
little buddy.
Oh yeah, she at this point, as you guys are done with your
Oh, I
conversation,
eat
she
plenty.
goes,
This is just
I like to
just
take
how I
care of
am.
business. I wrapped up my
You
shift for
should
the day,
still
took
have
care of
that.
my tips,
I mean, I'll take it.
and we're ready to go.
Alright, I think we'll just. Did you tell him to meet us at the
I told him to meet us at your little hideout with Bill.
It is not a hideout. We don't snuggle or something like that. That's weird. Don't say that. Alright, let's go.
Why did you make it snuggle? Could have been a criminal hideout. It could have been a lot of things.
I don't know.
Why'd you have to go make it all?
My bad. Your
Whatever.
organization.
There we go. Thank you. I don't know.
Headquarters.
He could have interpreted it that way. Who knows? I don't know him yet.
Him or Bill?
The other guy. The pasty one.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Did you have some dude looking for him?
The other pasty one? Yes.
Yeah, the creepy pasty.
Yeah, creepy paste. Creepy paster!
Slightly pastier without acting
I don't think you should call people creamy paste. Or creepy
Creamy
paste.
paste! Oh shit! Oh, that one's even better actually. I like that one. I hope you don't see him again.
As you put your drink down, after finishing it,
He's right behind you.
We should make a newsletter
the
about
monk
it.
goes, "I'll keep this our secret.
Oh god!
Oh shit.
You'll owe me a gold piece later.
What the fuck? He's robbing me blind.
Name's Pete.
How about a silver? Because a gold's like for a drink.
I'll spread the word.
A gold piece, please."
If I give you a gold piece, you gotta be like my cup, and like every time I come in, you need to get me a drink.
Oh sure, fuck it.
Alright, here
That
you go.
sounds great.
Gold piece. I put it like in the cup, and then
And as you put it in the cup, it kind of just disappears.
okay.
It's like Mentos just dissolving.
Let's go with this. Back to our game.
That, you really traumatized that mug, huh?
Well, I don't know why it screamed. It.
Yeah, I don't know. It's
Weird.
I
traumatized.
think he was screaming in joy as you just gave it a full gold.
Maybe.
Oh.
I wish I gotta take out of it.
Oh, you gave it silver. You gave it silver.
I didn't
See,
get it.
did I use it correctly? Silver?
Iron.
Oh shit! Oh god! God.
Iron and stones.
Right,
Don't
right.
even try.
I can try. I can fight. Don't tell me what to do. I'm a grown ass woman.
Look. You're the kind of person that gets some rusted iron in your fucking stocking some days.
How would I be stalking people with rusted iron?
I think that's some slang for stuff we don't want to know about.
Yeah, probably.
Write it down.
Rusted iron.
Write down what you just said in whatever language you just said it.
I said it in common.
That was some weird shit.
So what does rusted iron stand for?
A cursed item.
Oh, okay. That makes
I knew
sense.
that. That was totally the second.
Okay,
thing
I'm
I
gonna
was
go
gonna
to
I'm gonna write
the
this
job
down.
place.
Well, it's usually a rusted
Yeah, I'm
iron.
not there
Big.
with you. I'm not sure
but
why I was sitting around talking.
I shorthand.
I don't know.
Are we supposed to get to know
We're
each other?
becoming friends.
Are we becoming friends? Because I'm already
Yes.
friends with you, but you know.
We should
We're
at least
becoming
have a
better
strategy
friends
meeting
now.
before the class.
Oh yeah. You said you had work.
Yes.
I didn't believe you, but I'm still here. Mainly because the last job paid really well.
Yeah, I did. I
How
got
much
you
was
guys
it?
a
Yeah,
What
baby,
was the last
silver.
job?
500, remember?
Paid really well.
Yeah, 500. Yeah.
Yeah,
It
Bill
all
was
blends
trying.
together.
Bill was trying to stiff us for 300 gold. I was like, no, a volcano erupted.
And
And-
gods.
I know that too. And I was like, no, that is not enough. And I said,
This city,
fine.
imagine how much magical items you could just find in a random store.
Let's hope the pale one that meets us at the adventuring guild.
Like
Oh,
a discount
definitely.
one that has like a
Totally.
little defect to it.
All
It's a
right, you
movable
guys,
rod,
ready to
but
head out?
like, it makes weird noises.
I don't see why sticking around here is going to do us any good.
I don't know, they keep talking. I keep
just
trying
try
to
to
glide
move it,
them, but they keep talking.
Right. I know.
It doesn't take as much force to move it, but like you just hesitate.
Yeah,
Like,
they
I
keep
don't want to do that again.
You're just like,
I think they're
you know, I
really having
can move
fun.
it, but I really don't want to.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Slowly, you
It's not
guys
movable
kind of get
because-
dragged along as you guys are talking, laughing, enjoying your guys' company. And you being dragged by PJ again, per usual. And eventually you guys meet up and find yourself back at the Dungeon Delvings portion of the Adventurers Guild, where you guys are once again greeted with the stressful environment that is Bill. With the plethora amounts of bills that are like doing a whole bunch of stuff. But eventually, The one that did tell you that he would get you some quests, kind of just casually comes in with some coffee that he's been sipping, and this small gnomish figure kind of comes up to you and he goes, "Oh, whew. All right, I have a few quests for you guys. It took a little stifling since there's a whole bunch of them, but you said you wanted the highest paying ones,
Oh,
right?
of course.
The highest paying jobs. I'm just making sure that's what you guys want.
Oh my goodness, Bill, we had this discussion before I
Let's
came here.
clarify something. The highest paying jobs that won't get us killed.
Yeah, that.
I can't guarantee any
Okay.
of that stuff.
The highest paying jobs that you think
I probably-
PJ could handle.
Okay. It sounds like these 3 quests would be good enough for you guys. So let's go with that.
We have
All
a lot
right.
of people, don't
Slaying an ancient dragon. What the f-
Let me pull up my information.
we? Oh, slaying a baby ancient dragon.
Oh, that is so cute. He's baby, but he's old at the same time.
It's like a Benjamin Button dragon.
It's like he's tiny, but really old and really vicious.
Like an
Do you want me to
ancient
go with the
pseudo-dragon.
highest paying
Why am I
one?
going?
Yeah.
The highest paying
I'm
one
going
first?
Jester. Oh
Yeah. Just
Okay.
I mean,
we'll
that's
we'll
why we
start.
can
We'll
go.
start big
no.
and
That's
end
not where I was going.
with
It's
the
supposed to be
norms.
French.
A rather
to say,
extravagant Yanti
There we go.
has
Yes,
requested the aid of an adventuring group to help investigate a nearby dungeon that has recently come upon
Ooh,
since the
Yanti.
events of what you guys dealt with a couple
This
days
seems
ago.
very familiar.
What?
Investigating a new dungeon?
Well, you know, we are the dungeon delvers, so unfortunately, because of the events with
I'm all for
whatever
it.
this guy did,
Exactly.
a whole bunch of unfortunate dungeons have appeared.
Unfortunate. What do you mean by that?
The unfortunate part is that there's a portion somewhere here in the Highlands that has been reported by some of our higher echelon adventurers to be what they are calling a mega dungeon,
Ugh.
which is very scary because here in Orsterra we've never heard that, but apparently over in the other world that's next to us,
Favorite
Faerun,
Waterdeep?
they've encountered a couple of those.
They're probably lying. I really don't.
There's a few of them.
This
I have personally.
The
not
job
tried.
that I'm having you guys go on has nothing to do with that. That's just something that is currently being investigated.
Yeah, maybe like later, like a couple days from now.
But there is like a strange dungeon, could be just a cavern, we're not exactly sure, that is currently being questioned by this young Yanti, who is currently, it seems to be saying he would pay 1,000 gold each for whoever is involved in the party. The more the merrier. He's not divvying the prices down, so you would all get 1,000 gold each if you guys just accompanying him on this quest. That's it.
I mean,
What are the other jobs?
The other
yeah.
jobs
Sketchy,
is
but
a nearby
okay.
village. This
Sketchy?
one would be more on the echelon around
You know,
700
like-
gold, and that would be split upon the
like
rest of you
suspicious?
guys.
What?
So you guys would be split upon
I don't know.
700 gold.
1,000 gold just to
There
encompass
has
somebody?
been
That's the
talks
Yanti.
of maybe about a giant that has kind of been roaming
Oh,
about one of the
that's-
villages nearby.
so-
But we can always kind of delve that down to somebody else if you guys want. Whatever you guys don't accept, someone will accept today. But there's a giant problem, or maybe there isn't. There's just an investigation that needs to
you
happen.
made it funny. I love it. A giant problem.
I don't think he's not like that. He stretches too much to make good bugs.
You're right. No, continue. Go ahead.
700 split amongst us
I feel like
for
he-
investigating a
It's a
giant.
figure of adjustment doesn't strike
And
me
the
as
third
one.
job you had?
The third job's the 500 that is split amongst the rest of you guys, and there seems to be, and this is more like it's guaranteed that there's something out there. There's something in the forest nearby in the Highlands. It's maybe about 7-hour travel, but it seems as though a couple of fire creatures have kind of spawned from the volcano event that
That one
might
sounds
might
fun.
encounter a village
Has nothing
nearby.
to do with us, though.
But that's just
None of this has anything
that's
to do with
500
life.
split amongst all of you guys.
500 split.
That is up to you guys what you want to do. We're not exactly sure what the creatures are. We just have a reporting of monsters in that area.
I vote for the third one, personally.
So third one.
I'm against the third one because that's like 90 something gold each.
Let's do.
500 split 6 ways. That's kind of a low ball. If that other guy shows up. 5.
7.
Oh, right. I forgot Nova's going. Yeah, she'll be the last.
I'm personally in favor of the third one as well. Actually, if there's creatures setting wildfires out there, they're gonna, and it's around a town, which could be very dangerous for the people there.
There is no limit to the amount of quests you guys take.
Look, the first one just seems really suspicious, and
I know it does, and that's why I want to do it.
right.
Because I
And the
want to
second
screw over
one,
the guy who's trying to be suspicious with me.
Is
the second one can go either one of two ways. Either we talk to a giant and it goes all well,
Rationality.
and the
You
second
want to try
one.
and fuck me over? I'm gonna fuck you over first.
is
Why don't
the
we just take all of
is
them?
quest
That doesn't
number
make any sense. But who speaks giant? Do anyone speak giant? What if it doesn't understand?
is quest number 3 on the way to quest number 1 by chance?
Oh yeah, it's on the way.
So we could take both, deal with the fire things, save the town, put 500 gold towards like a party fund that we could use to buy things like horses again, and then do the expensive quests and we each get that money.
That sounds
That
like
sounds
a good idea.
respectable, yes.
It would make
That
sense.
way we
So
can
we're all
help
in
the town,
agreement, we're
but
not doing the
we
second
can
one.
meet your monetary
Yeah,
needs.
we don't. Okay, does anyone speak giant though? I mean, that would
No,
probably
I can
help.
read it.
Yeah,
That doesn't
because
help.
either it goes one or two ways. We talk to it and it goes all smoothly and it goes away.
Exactly.
Or two, we get killed because it smashes us with its fists.
Honestly, I really feel like that might.
We
Well,
just
I
need to
don't-
investigate the giant.
I don't.
right?
I don't think the giant one's on the way. The fire one's on the way.
Yeah, yeah.
Is the
I'm just
giant one
saying.
on the way too?
I would
That'd be a
doubt
lot
that.
to deal with. Just
Yeah.
hardly.
It's a little bit out of the way. It's not. I'm maybe about about 3 hours out of the way. I would say
I-
we're talking about on foot.
All right.
I'd
all
say
right.
we take the
sketchy
fire
guy.
and then sketchy
What-
guy.
what-
Let
what's,
somebody else do the giant.
Sketchy. What's the time frame on
Just
his
going to go
job?
with that you guys want.
Um,
I'm just
it's
kidding.
about a day or so, but he recently put it in. So he's just. I
Is he
think
okay with us taking a detour dealing with the fire along the way on to his job?
I'm sure it's fine. He's more of the quest giver more than the accompanier. I know it says he'd be accompanying it, but when he talked to us, he said that he would pay adventurers to go there, essentially.
Okay.
So,
So that's a mess up on your end, is what you're telling me.
I just read what's on the page.
Just a cleric. It's not a incredibly big deal.
yeah, it's okay, Bill.
So
Just
it's
so you
written
know,
that-
Giovanni won't
But
say
we shouldn't
anything. He'll
expect
never know. Wink, wink.
You verbally say wink wink.
Yes.
Cough, cough, nudge, nudge.
So what do you guys want to do?
Exactly.
Fire and then
3 and 1.
Yeah.
well,
no, not three.
the giant one I'd
The
say we
giant
leave
is
that off to
2
somebody
out
else.
of
That's only
2, yeah.
750. It's not much gold for us.
We should
again.
leave that to some more capable adventurers.
Yeah, so
who know
so
giants.
quest number 3 and quest number 1. We ignore the middle one because
Somebody else can handle that and be too out of our way.
It doesn't really fit our skill set, does it?
And mainly, I'm good with
Oh.
dungeons. That's
yeah,
my
I'm not
thing.
really good at dealing with giant
Well,
problems.
Nova's good at tracking.
Yes.
It's
Oh,
tracking is one thing.
And
Dealing with
it's at this
different.
point in the conversation where our strange pale figure enters the tavern, or like not the tavern, the guild as well. Would you like to describe the character, Carl?
Let's see how tall do I make him. See a 5'7" gentleman wearing a hooded cloak. A little bit of hair that you can see is a dark black, like a jet black. And he doesn't have a lot of skin exposed, but what you see is very, very pale skin.
What you see stands out.
Yeah, it definitely stands out.
Yeah.
So he does walk into the tavern after getting your way. You see them
another
kind of
sketchy
talking
fellow.
about Will and discussing about stuff.
Hey, buddy, how you doing?
Greetings.
We got a couple jobs we're lined up. See how you think about it. We're thinking about taking 2 quests. One is there's some fire creatures that could potentially burn down a town. It's not very high paying when split amongst us, but it is something I think would be important for us to do. Also could give clues to the fire god thing that attacked us. And And then moving past that, there's a fellow that's willing to pay 1,000 gold to each of us to help him investigate this cavern.
Supposedly new dungeon.
There's a third quest too that we're thinking about letting somebody else take. That's finding and locating a giant, but
Investigating possible giant issue. That doesn't really fit our skill set, so we decided against it. Our skill set as a party, I should say.
As you guys are talking with the letter in your hands, the quest slowly starts to burn. The paper.
Which one?
The one that's fire. I'm about to fire ready.
Whoa, does that normally happen?
You think by the shock on my face, you think that I'm aware that normally happens?
Yes.
Okay, so this sun god or whatever you want to call him really doesn't want us to deal with these creatures. That's what I got out of this.
No, I think it was a warning that he might fuck us up potentially.
Or that.
Say we do it.
The paper starts to reform in your hands immediately, almost like the cinders come back.
I think I got, yes, that is what he was trying to tell us, and therefore he's like, okay, see that? Now paper hill.
The words on the paper are different.
Oh, what the fuck?
What's different with it?
Yeah, please.
When you guys are looking at it, it does say the creatures, but it does now say a different location than originally before. As almost like it updated itself. And Bill is, he goes, I'm not used to that.
Okay, I don't, now that is more shadier than the other two now. I don't know. Bill, who gave this request to you?
Most of the time it is our dungeon, our scouts for the day. They normally get these quests out. It's rare when someone actually actively asks for these quests. That's why that was a higher paying job, because he's paying out of his own pocket.
Okay.
So which Delville?
Fire and then dungeon.
Sounds like a good idea.
I'm not sure.
Although we
You'll have
should
to
have a
ask them.
strategy meeting before.
Bill?
Did the updated location move it out of our way?
Stop.
Did the updated location move it out of our way to that first
It
quest?
seemed to have located itself inside of that area.
Of the first quest?
Yeah, it seems to look like it updated itself inside the
Okay.
dungeon.
2 and 1.
2 and 1, super shady. We should definitely take both because they're the same location.
And also I wouldn't want someone else with less experience getting hurt for our mistakes, possibly. I don't know if there are mistakes.
We've done one quest.
No, they weren't our mistakes.
Yeah, kind of our mistakes. When I
Where's-
say ours, I mean, you know, the one guy.
Where's green
the
is
sword.
him? Like, we're
I mean,
super green. We're super
We're
green
now
to this.
typing it, so it's fine.
What?
Yeah, exactly.
Green is like, it's like an expression like new. You're.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Oh, I was in character. I was explaining it, but
You're green.
and I was saying where's green as you because you're a green.
Okay. Green everything.
Yeah, I think we should definitely get a move on. Maybe. How long to travel to get to that location? The cave?
7 hours, right? 7 days?
No, it's more like it would be around half a day.
Oh,
The
that's
location
very
it was 7 hours to get to the first location. So like 7 hours along the way to get to where the original location of site where the monsters were. It's 12 hours, which is half a day to get to the site. Where the
Okay.
dungeon is.
So, maybe buy some stuff real quick.
I got healer's kits.
Oh, good.
I don't have any potions. I don't like buying them. They're too expensive.
Well, I noticed that he's got some like.
I can do a little.
Right,
healing.
he's got healing hands. He can heal people with the power of his voice.
Maybe fire resistant cloaks.
What?
I mean, I can heal too.
Yeah, and I can heal somebody twice a day.
Okay. Would fire resistant cloaks just like something that's made out of fire resistant material, like not necessarily magical, but something that would help prevent that? 'Cause I'm already fire resistant, but most of these people aren't.
It is magical, so you
Feel like
would need some
asbestos.
sort of essence of the fire. So yeah, you got the right mentality as far as that goes. Most of the time, if you're able to actually get something from a creature that is made out of a magical fire, it will be a lot easier to make that magical material, but
I was wondering something more purchasable because we're going to deal with them and something to protect the non-fire resistant people here.
I mean, you could always look to see.
Is any of Louis' people stationed here?
Yep. I'll pull that up right now, but it is definitely accurate.
Who's
Louis Lightsword.
Louis Lightsword.
Lightsword Enterprises. Didn't come up as often.
I forgot. I remember.
He was making a
Once you said light swords, okay. That and we probably was that 12 hours walking or 12 hours riding?
12 hours of walking.
Oh,
And on top of that, is it passable by cart or horse?
Yeah, you can make that happen.
Okay. I was just wondering if it was like a mountain pass or something, like something too dangerous for something like that.
It would let you know.
Okay.
Unless we're gonna hire some mountain goats.
Good.
I think like 2 or 3 of us could fit on the mount. 4 of us could fit on the mountain goats. The rest of us would get a little too big.
Making a joke, by the way.
If I hear you joke.
Just want to clarify. Before
It's
you take
very
it
hard
too
to tell.
seriously.
You're a very hard person to read.
I'm sorry, I'm not very charismatic, if you will.
It is because the deep voice, it's kind of throws people off, you know what I'm saying?
Also, his face doesn't really express emotions.
I mean, it's all covered.
Oh, yeah, it's
Are you not wearing your garb?
No, I usually keep the neck gaiter down.
Oh, okay.
It's only when I'm actually doing work I tend to put it on.
Oh, okay.
But I still imagine like a face that like
Constructed
no.
on?
No, it might.
It's
I
like lipo.
always look serious, for
It's like
sure.
lipo.
even if you tried to show emotion,
That's what I'm
it would just
saying.
be like forced.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like the creepy smile. Like, all the teeth showing. Okay, do you want to take care of horses and cart or whatever it is you want to travel by?
Yes.
I'm just
And
gonna
I'll go find maybe magic cloaks for us,
I'm just
That's
gonna buy
very
some
convenient. But
supplies.
sure.
if they have them. Alright, I'm gonna head out and try to find magic cloaks. The fire resistant material of some sort or cloaks of some sort. I guess Louis Lightsword is the person to go to. Whoever this person here is.
Gotcha.
One of the many.
Light sword enterprise.
Does it give me the depressed
Good
one?
place to start.
That'd be funny.
You would go to a place called Arcane Warriors, which is the Louis Lightsword Enterprises location for Victor, which is a black minotaur with some long black hair and an eye patch.
Hi. I was looking at making some purchases of a very specific material. I don't know if you have it here. We might be going to deal with some like fire spirit things. Also, like the volcano exploding, all that. Fire, a lot of fire in the area. Do you have cloaks or something that could help give some level of resistance to people? I'm good, but like some of my other people are very flammable.
For flame cloaks?
Something like that.
A resistance?
Yeah, something that'll make them not catch on fire as easy. Cause I had to stand over. I had to get hit with more lava to make them not die last time.
Look, man, I've gotten a lot of requests for like flame like resistant stuff recently. I can make it happen, right? But I am running kind of low. But if you're looking for a cloak, that is a lot easier to give out. Or essentially, I have a couple, but I only have 2 in stock. The rest would have to remain.
Okay. How about a deal? Because we are again going to kill some flame-like creatures.
Okay.
If you could give us a decent discount on those 2, we could retrieve the materials from those flame-like creatures and trade them back to you as in exchange for that discount. And that way you can make more, because obviously there's a supply and demand need for that.
Normally, I would be participating. We would probably talk a little bit longer on stuff. But I'm kind of backed up. I had to get a little bit of outside help from a couple of friends to kind of help out producing some of this flame stuff. If you're able to help with finding some essence of some creatures, or even like a little bit of a part of a creature, maybe like something that still has a flaming magical energy to it, I have no problem giving at least a 50% discount on these cloaks.
Okay. How much would that run us to buy those two at 50% discount?
Mostly because these are hand-me-downs, and that's fine. They're cheaper, so originally it'd be 100 gold for both, but I can dumb that down to 50, so 100 gold.
Okay. I'll purchase those.
Okay. He goes into the back. He grabs a couple of cloaks for you, and these are flame resistance cowls. So they will. The things about these cloaks and the magical wares that he has is that they do form to the person, almost like what a cloak or a hood of clothing, like you presented before, would kind of just make it into whatever you want. These cloaks will shape into whatever you want them to look.
All right, thank you very much. Whatever we will give you, at the bare minimum, 50 gold worth of these materials, and anything else we have, we can sell or work out some other deals or whatever. We'll cover as much as we can. Thank you very much. This will help out. There's a village that's in danger, as well as some other creepy stuff going on out there.
Try not to die, young man.
Well, I'm pretty flame resistant myself, so I should probably be okay.
Alright.
Yeah. And I'll leave and rejoin with the rest of the party. Who is the most likely to die from fire here?
I mean,
Anyone not flame resistant?
That's all of us.
Who's like?
I think
At least somebody squishy.
I mean, I have 30 HP.
So do I.
Mm-hmm.
30, 30, 30,
33.
33.
I'm gonna assume the schoolboy and the one wearing PJs.
I've got my slime. It takes the damage for me.
You
He's
want him
got
to
magic
die?
shit.
Oh no, it doesn't die.
I'm gonna say he needs the cloak.
Well, no, he did get out of the lava stuff before on his own. I did cover you
I
and
mean-
catch on fire. I'm gonna give you one, so I don't have to do that again.
Oh.
And then,
Do I have
how
to?
are you with fire?
No better than anybody else, but no worse.
Okay. You two, who wants it?
I'm not there. I'm getting
Oh,
carriages for us.
does PJ, should she have it, or do you want it?
Alright, we'll give one to our pale looking friend here. And Ren, you don't want it, right?
'Cause he's like
Luke
really-
is surprisingly tough. Like, I think you can handle it.
Alright, so the little goblin fella isn't doing it. Your
So
name's Ren,
forgive.
right? I don't want to call you that. Your name's Ren?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Okay.
You want one of the fire cloaks?
I'm not particularly. It goes either way, 50-50.
I'm just gonna put it here. Whoever wants it can take it. You definitely take it. 'Cause
Fine.
You're on fire last time.
Well, volcano exploded. That's kind of hard to avoid that.
Yeah, it is. But now with the cloak, if another volcano goes off, we fight two gods. You have a little more
Fine.
cushion.
It's tacky.
I mean,
Alright.
it's not like
It
we're actively
is
going
hand
out and
down.
trying to
It
fight
was-
I
gods.
am aware. I
Oh,
can see
also,
that.
just for the group's awareness, I did get a very steep discount on these, 50% off, actually. But in return, we gotta give at least 50 gold. If we kill these fire creatures, whatever they are, and we're able to capture some of it, sell at least 50 gold worth, or give at least 50 gold worth back to the man that gave me these great discounts on this. And then anything else we could sell to him or put up like a more permanent discount kind of thing. I don't know.
That seems fair.
And we're just giving him 100 gold.
Alright, well,
More than that.
I'll just stop by the alchemist shop real quick and just pick up like basic binders.
binders and stuff. For
Bind agents, you know, like to make stuff. But
Oh, basically kind of like the vials itself.
the chemicals that bind other chemicals.
Oh, okay, I get what you're coming at now.
I can't remember the name.
I
of
know what you're meaning.
I think
I
it's
get
called
what you're
binding agents.
Yeah, that's what
it
it's
could,
called.
Yeah,
but I
yeah.
understand what he means, and
Yeah.
that's all that matters. We can experience this, and the replacement alchemist for Calvin's father is Snow. Snow and Twinkle Toes does stop by, but Snow does all the hard work.
Wow. Okay.
Not from your one shot, the lizard folks.
Oh yeah.
So he is the current alchemist there. But instead of role-playing his elbow experience, just a couple silver pieces.
Okay.
You give him a couple silver pieces, and he gives you the bindings you require. And as far as he goes, you're going for carriage?
Yeah.
Horse and carriage? What are you thinking the prices would be? Because I have prices here, but what would she think the prices would be? Would she be debating it?
No.
Let me grab it real quick.
No time for it, really, is how I see it. Our quest updated in front of our face.
Is there a reason?
That's terrifying.
It is very terrifying.
Is there a reason I have 2,000 gold?
Yep. Let's just say that you have it.
Okay.
Don't overthink it. The more you overthink it, then
I don't know.
Don't question it. Somebody donated money.
You're for sure the richest person in here. Right now.
Yeah.
let's just say that you have it. Fuck it.
Wait, I didn't add this, or so.
I didn't add it myself, so. I know that.
It just magically appeared there. I swear to God.
However you want
You
to
stole
adjust
it from somebody.
Did
I mean-
somebody give you extra gold? I don't know.
Not that much. All this got 500.
Was that the party loot from last session?
No, because it was just said that we all got 500.
Yeah.
75 gold would be the base price.
Okay.
So you just pay 75 gold?
Yep.
If you're not debating prices and we're going to experience it, you come back with a horse and carriage.
Okay.
It's enough for all of us, correct? I'm assuming?
Correct.
Let's mount up and head out, I guess.
All right,
Unless
then.
anybody else wants to buy something. No?
No,
Okay.
I don't have anything to do.
Sounds like we should get a griffin or something. Flies.
All right, but that's common around here, you know.
We got a few.
Why don't we
No,
just?
Dad's dad has a few we could steal with.
Why don't we
No,
just
he
ask
doesn't.
The
Uncle
army
Giovanni about one of his skyships?
That's not his. That's the army's.
He's the general. He's basically his.
Why the fuck did you guys suggest that after I bought horses?
I don't want. We're not gonna get a hold of griffins.
I'm not about to go flying yet. As cool as the airships are, I can't afford them.
That's that too.
That's what I was saying. We steal something.
Well, maybe I can now, but I'm not gonna waste money on it.
No. They have griffins
And
just
plus-
for sale?
They wouldn't transport us to a
Some of the
dungeon.
program's giving me.
Yeah, so I was
Some
saying
issues?
steal, but
Oh.
Yeah.
I mean, as
There was
much
an
as I'd be
update
a
and
fan of
it
that thought,
freaking
I don't think we can
got
get
rid
it
of a
back.
bunch of stuff.
yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay, maybe you
It's saying my
can,
character was still
but
there,
the
but a
second
lot of
they
the
see me
options
with a
were gone.
griffin,
Yeah, but
I'm getting
Which
locked
is the
up.
whole
you're
point,
with me,
right?
so
Yeah.
Then you're just guilty by association.
it's fine.
I'm gonna still get locked up.
We'll get away with it.
Unless you can really talk me out of it, I am not getting
Why
into
are
a
we
situation.
talking about stealing griffins and
Because he did.
Well, we're riding on the horse heading out, and it's just
You
conversation.
guys are
piece.
really talking a lot back there.
Of course we are.
Yeah, we're talking about stealing griffins.
In skyships.
Why are we
Susan
talking
took
about
them.
this?
I
I'm
don't
just
know.
on a quest. That's
Well-
all I'm thinking about right now.
Second.
Not anything
Who took
else.
the
I
last
promise.
haircut?
Oh well, I like
There was a fire code?
morale, relieve tension, have interesting conversations. Just,
Oh.
I kind of
Here we
just.
No one else wanted it right.
Huh?
I'm taking it then.
I
Oh,
kind of.
nothing.
I kind of just wonder how
I take it,
Uncle
I take it, I
Giovanni
take it, I
would
take it.
react if we kind of
Yeah.
just took one of his skyships for a joyride.
I'll test this character out at a distance.
I don't give a crap what he's
Hmm?
going to do. He's so stoic and.
By the way, where can you get guns like those? Because, I mean, those freaking put holes the size of my head into things.
Well, my dad made these two,
Oh.
but they're pretty
You can
common
have the
enough
source
around
as well.
Everhold. Like you could probably buy one.
And then you can add the item
Oh.
customize
Yeah,
it.
Saladin's guns. Sponsored.
No, I mean, like, I've seen guns before, but I mean, for you,
Well, they're hollow point. It's a special design for my dad. It
No,
really
I know.
opens up. I don't know. I'm giving it a reason. But-
I know, but like,
See,
I just- 'cause-
Julio's, they're like, his are just a ball, and he, for whatever reason, the ones he has doesn't have like the full casing and bullet thing that my dad's made. He should really upgrade, honestly. But
He should.
I think he's attached to his little, old style ones.
Yeah, alright. Also, quick question. Can you use your smite with your gun? Because I know the paladins are typically...
Typically it wouldn't work, but my dad has found a way to make it work, and he's the one that kind of trained me up in this.
Huh. Interesting. Good to know.
That's the reason I go mine.
Yeah, sure. I'm paying attention to all that gun talk. It's my favorite topic.
I just want to make sure I get
And
the
they're not
gauge of
magical, so I'm not
everybody's
really
abilities
interested.
here.
Oh, it's not. I'm not interested in it.
Yeah, and I've recently
Sarcasm.
gained some new
What does that
abilities
taste like?
that are they're a little unpredictable. They're a little random, but
That seems very unhelpful, having random things happen.
well, they're usually good. I just don't know which good thing's gonna happen.
You mean random, like shaking a ladder?
No, that's just a dick fucking move, you little piece of shit. Okay.
Is it similar to the wild magic of a sorcerer? Or the wild magic of a barbarian?
More of that. It's kind of
I might have accidentally
fueled by
almost killed one
darker
of the,
means.
the temple employees.
Tiefling, it's kind of
Why?
inherent. Oh, by the way, I did just insult him again. I'm not trying to do this, but does he have to make another fucking? No, he's good for like the day
It
on it.
depends on the insults.
Okay.
I'll tell you when you do.
Okay.
There's some inflection behind it. When it was a little aggressive before, so it made
Okay.
sense for the charisma switch. Alright. You guys continue along the way. About 4 hours in,
No,
I got a roll.
no, DM. No 4 hours in anything.
Like 4 hours from Everhold should be pretty safe.
Yeah, like what are
No.
they
It
doing?
is.
What are they doing on these
Nothing
borders?
happened.
Oh no.
What are they doing? They're not protecting our borders.
Would
We
you
have to
believe
complain.
if we got attacked by
Civil
like
rights.
goblins or something out here? It'd be crazy. We'd be a shitty city. Ah! Koosh.
There's also like a power vacuum from the lack of monsters.
Might be bandits.
Going on.
Super bandits. Oh my god.
There is
Y'all
also
have
just
magic
wild
weapons.
animals.
Super bandits.
You might just have a
power
random
armor.
Exactly.
Wow! Wow! Wow!
That's his
Oh,
entire
by the way,
joke.
for the thing you made up, is that like my I can do it a number of times with my charisma modifier or something, or we didn't discuss that?
Long rest.
Just once. I can do it once per
Yeah.
long rest.
Actually, not barbarian. Like we'll do it like barbarian, so they get to
Okay.
middle scale.
Okay.
After about 7 hours into the trip, it seems as though your horses are starting to get tired.
Okay. Everyone, get off the cart. We'll walk beside them for a little bit. They can rest.
Alright, sure.
Wait.
Don't they
Wait.
do
Just
less?
2 hours? They start getting tired?
7
7.
hours.
7 hours?
7
Oh.
A little exhausted. I'm not saying that they're like, they couldn't power through it. And
I
then
remember
you guys be done.
this is around the area where the where the fire beings were originally. Do we notice any signs of them? Like remnants of the fire?
Burn ashes or.
Yeah. There's a couple of trees that seem to have been seared a little bit, but like it's not like it's.
It's
But
not like
you
the
do
forest
notice
is burned down. It's just like
you
scorched
do notice
areas.
some scorched areas. It's not like they intensely burned everything, but the potential of it was scary enough.
Is there one of those like scorched areas that's pretty close by that I can just walk over to and like, kind of look at a little bit?
Mm-hmm. You can go ahead and do that.
I'd like to go over there and
Examine it.
hold on, I'd just like to kind of go and look around, see if I don't know if I notice any patterns or in like the burn, like it seems like it was like following a trail that the creature left, like the darkest, most burnt areas from like was directly underneath the creatures, like moving around, or see if it's just like fireball kind of thing where just this whole area got the same level burn. Just kind of see what kind of like what was making this fire, kind of get an idea, or if there's any like other kind of clues, I guess. So
Make an Arcana check.
Arcana. I think that's just a +2 for me.
It's not bad, not bad.
It is not bad.
I got
Not bad.
19, so 21.
You can tell that there is not really any distinct intensity to these burns in other areas. It seems like everything was evenly burned, almost as if, like, as they were traversing through, it's their magical presence itself kind of was just active.
Like just create an aura.
Mm-hmm. It's like an aura they have. Like they couldn't help it even if they wanted to.
Okay. Anything, nothing else in the area that kind of give things? Alright. Walk back to the group. How big did that aura kind of tell relatively how big that aura kind of looked?
The distance was probably around, like, it seemed like about a 10-foot
radius.
Yeah. But that's just giving a guesstimate too.
When we fight these things, might want to keep a little distance. It looks like the area about 10 foot around them is where you're going to take some fire damage. It's where you're going to feel the heat. So it might be wise to keep a small amount of distance away from them.
Caleb, is there any sign of a fight?
Any sign of a fight? I'm looking around now. Not in this area, at least.
Where's the first instance of the tracks? Would I be able to find that?
Yeah, if you go ahead and roll an investigation check.
Can I help with that since I'm also kind of checking stuff out?
Sure.
I'll give you advantage.
It's a natural 19 already.
Never
If I
mind.
get a 20, right? Yeah. My survival altogether, that is a 22.
22?
Mm-hmm.
You can kind of get a sense that it's almost as if their existence started here. That's the best you can get. It's almost like out of nowhere. There's no path or trail besides the direction that you guys are headed, essentially, that details it just not being here for some reason out of nowhere. There's no path, no trail that determines that it went from this way and then it this way. It's almost like, boom, now I'm set to go this way. You know what I'm saying?
And how tall up the trees are these marks? Just 10 feet via the 8?
It would be like from at least the tree that kind of spawned it immediately, but if you keep going, it's around like 10 feet.
Okay.
As the distance between all of these trees.
Like the first tree is like the whole thing, like it came from the sky.
Like it came from the sky or something.
Can I look up at the sun and see if I still see demon face in the sun?
Looks normal.
Okay. Dad died saving the sun, so like I feel like this is bad juju for our family.
Yeah, I'd agree. It's kind of iffy going out and doing quests, you know. It's still a very worrying thing for me personally, but we're here, we're doing it.
I mean, that's why I'm here. I'm gonna, look out for you guys as best as a single person can look out for a lot of people.
Okay.
I've
Well,
been literally doing this
do we
for hundreds
wanna-
of years. I mean, I'm okay with it.
do we want to give the horses like an hour rest and then continue on, or do we
we
want to
should
push them?
probably not be tired by the time we get there.
They're already looking pretty tired, right?
Yeah,
We
they're-
should
they're,
not be
they're
tired.
showing the signs of exhaustion.
Okay. Take a quick hour rest, let the horses graze.
Yeah, just in case we have to run.
Okay.
Having not tired horses on when we're trying to run, they'll probably be good.
I mean, maybe we last 2 hours out from our destination. Close enough for us not to be assaulted, probably. But
You want
Close
to travel
enough
another
to-
3 then let the horse rest for an hour?
yes, and then we do a short rest.
Yeah, okay. So we'll travel a couple more hours. I guess slow enough pace it's not killing the horses. And then hour rest, try to recuperate, I guess, and then continue on.
Sure. Well, you guys get about 2 hours out. Nothing happens. It's still Everhold, right? Like they do a great job. The people they hire, they do a fantastic job of making sure that there really isn't that much insane wilderness. When it happens, they send out quests, and it's literally that simple. So 2 hours out, you guys do find yourself taking a short rest.
And we're still finding the trail, the path leading up to.
Yes, sir.
And is there any like breaks in between, like this trail of fire, or is it just one long ass streak?
It's one long ass streak. There is no breaks.
Well,
Is
we're
it
taking this
basically
break.
beeline?
I'd like to look at the trail and kind of get a good idea what kind of creatures it might be.
Yeah, like this thing didn't stop, this thing didn't sleep, this thing didn't rest, it just kept moving.
I just kept moving.
Are they like heavy creatures?
Go ahead and make me a nature check.
With the information I provided about the aura and everything, would that help him out at all? No.
They're like bold, big boulder. Like
It's dirty 20.
Dirty 20? Okay. Creatures, at least from your experience, don't necessarily seem to rest. I mean, they know anything rests, right?
Yeah.
This thing did not rest. This thing, it seems alien. Like, it just had an objective, and it kept going until it hit that objective. It seems very alien to you, so more of the evolution route, if you're looking to...
Is it big?
I would say it's more of a medium-esque creature, that you can tell. It's not big, but it's normal.
Looks like
humanoid
it
size.
weighs in the range of 100 to 250 pounds, somewhere in that realm.
Yeah. Doesn't seem like fucking huge, but enough to make a mark.
Is this trail going directly straight, or is it kind of meander a little bit?
It's going straight. It does not veer from anything.
Does it seem like there's just the one, or there's multiple creatures?
Right now it just seems like the one. That's what it feels like. Could be multiple, could not be. But from the trail that you guys are on at the
They're
moment,
following the same trail. Then.
yeah, you are following the same trail of whatever creature that was.
Well, I was saying if all the creatures were following the same dead beeline trail, then it would overlap, and you wouldn't be able to tell the difference. Okay.
Walk over. It seems aberrant, the best I can guess. Probably a medium build. Smaller than a horse, for sure.
Bipedal or quad?
Does it seem quad or quadrupedal or?
Seemed like it was bipedal.
Seems bipedal.
So we can probably assume a humanoid shape.
Probably. It's gonna look terrifying as shit when we find it.
Maybe it was just really angry and
Letting off some steam.
Exactly. It just in the direction of over here. It makes sense, right? No, totally makes sense, right? We're gonna be fine.
I don't think we're gonna have a problem.
I've dealt with scenarios just like this before. Like, look at, like, honestly, it is okay. I'm a professional. We'll be okay. Everything will be fine. We're going to be alright. I just need you guys to not panic as we go. Keep your wits about you. And everything. And we're good. Fuck. Shit, we're good.
I hope so.
We're good. I mean, and hey, if we're not good, we wouldn't even know. We'd be dead. But I think we're fine. Right? Yes, we're fine.
There's good money in it. It's worth it.
That's the truth.
And plus, we're going into a dungeon. A few jobs I've done with you Delvers that's led to finding interesting things, and since we're doing this as our own group.
Oh, like this, and I kind of like reach into my backpack and I pull out what looks to be like a samurai type robot. It has like a head, like a hat that is made of a bowl that was like kind of like carved and shaped into like one of those just hats that are tied with strings. I used like a bow that I probably found in like some crap, and it's like all painted with like multicolored different colors. It's like purple, blue, green, yellow, red. It's just all mixed match. And this is Dr. Obi. He is he's an operator and also a nurse and a doctor and a dentist.
Somehow, I feel like you could have sold that, but you chose to keep it.
I did.
And then paint it, and then Strap a bullet to his head.
Yes. He was
And
in
now
the
it's not
dungeon.
worth shit.
Oh no, it is not. But it is worth, what do you call it? Priceless to me. Mhm.
It's painful.
It is not painful. It actually brings me great joy.
Hey, before, like, if we have a little bit of time just before we're about to get in a fight, come to me because I'm going to cast a spell on you to maybe help you out.
Are you going to hex me?
Nope, that's a different spell.
Alright.
That is,
Timber. Continue.
no, it should, if this is an aberration or maybe an elemental, it should help you not get hit so much, and if it does like mind tricks, it can help you avoid that.
I would very much like that.
I can only cast on like one person at a time, so.
Oh, I'm a sentinel.
Yeah. So come to me before the fight. Hopefully, like right before the fight.
Right,
It
yeah.
doesn't last
That's
that
gonna
long.
happen, right? I mean, I
we-
don't know the chances of us just knowing when we're gonna get into a fight.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. If it happens, because in the heat of it, I'm probably gonna have to just go like fight
Into the
some
thick
shit.
of it.
Yeah. But otherwise, yes.
Sure. Okay. I'm not even worried. Not even bothered at all. I have Mr. Dr. Welby here. I operate a licensed professional. He's gonna be fine. He's gonna keep us all safe too and everything, so it's fine.
Who?
Dr. Welby. I just pull him out again.
Oh. Okay.
The little doctor. That's his name.
Okay.
If the shit gets bad, I did buy Giller's case.
Yes. You mentioned that. That was actually very good.
It'll be slightly more useful than Dr. Roby.
Heal a little bit. Heal a little bit. Heal a bit. Heal a bit. Heal
He's
a
a
bit.
professional.
I think
at
we're
his
covered
craft.
in the healing front. And also, I don't know which one of you ended up taking the cloak, or you
Me.
took the cloak? Okay, so
Mhm.
you two have fire resistance as well now. So 4 out of the 7 of us. Well, he too, actually. So,
He's finding his way out of it, I guess.
yeah. So, like,
No
5.
portion of us.
Pretty decent. So,
Is it like, what's the
should
time
be-
of day right now?
What's the time of day?
Yeah.
It's around evening time.
Mm.
It is 2 hours out, so it would be around pretty much starting nighttime, probably around 8
Yeah,
o'clock.
because
or
we need to take a short rest before we go on. I'm assuming we'd get exhaustion if we go the full 12 hours.
so. I'm not saying that you would, but it would
No.
it would be tempting. If you guys continued into the dungeon after that, there would be more of a chance for exhaustion. But if you guys continue the 2 hours, I wouldn't say that.
I mean, it's already nightfall. Why don't we just go ahead and set up camp?
Yeah. That's the setup camp.
Mm-hmm.
We'll venture in first thing in the morning.
Right. Whew, this is fine. Right, guys? Mr. Welby is here, and I just put him down like in the center.
We're all gonna die.
No, we're not.
We're all gonna die. It's gonna be
Why
horrible.
the fuck is it?
positivity
What
comes
the
from
fuck
one
is
person.
wrong with you?
Well, because
I'm
you're
sure the
supposed to
cloaks
tell me
really
we're
help
not,
him.
and give this really motivational moment, and
This group.
you're supposed to do these things that counteract the
It's okay.
shitty things I'm saying.
Why are you doing that? That's so
Who's
fucked
creepy?
up. Like, you
A
could
few
just
of us are
not do
very
that.
creepy.
That's
Oh.
not fun.
How's it not fun?
No offense to you, my
What?
friend. You have
How's
a
that
very
fun?
creep vibe to you.
I get that a lot.
You get that a lot? Okay, I'm sorry. There's no offense.
I mean, we've got it too, because
I'm not creepy. I'm cute. Fuck you.
we're devil people. The people
All
that
right?
get us like,
How many
ah!
devil people are there?
Y'all are
Excuse
normal.
me?
What are you talking about?
Excuse me? I don't want to hear anything from you, my friend.
Oh, what the
From
fuck?
you,
Okay.
you fucking creep me the hell out. And that's
Look.
okay. Because that's your vibe.
Well, after
I
the
don't think you want people
Why are
to
you
get
attacking
shit.
him? Why are they fucking attack? What the hell is that? What
I
happened?
wasn't an attack.
Let's
I was just
clarify
pointing out
something.
something because of conversation.
I know I'm
After the
creepy.
events
I
of
know I
Baldur's
can't get away with shit.
Gate,
So if
Baldur's
something gets
Gate,
pinned on us, I'm
in
dipping.
Faerûn,
Because I know
things
I'm
are
not getting
actually
away
quite
with it.
common.
Nah, you'll be fine, my friend.
People say
Well,
it
he
like,
says he can cover
like
for
my
me.
dad,
I don't
like,
believe him.
My dad and then my uncle
Well, will you believe me if I say?
Nocton, like, took
No.
a bunch of them
Okay,
who were
good.
being
I've
oppressed
gotten
in this
fucked
neighboring
over
country
once
and brought them to
many
Everhold.
That is
So
fair.
there's still a little bit of,
That
fuck
is
you,
fair.
hard people.
Hey guys, what the fuck is happening?
Yeah.
Are we about to take watches? Because we're going for.
It's an hour. We're just sitting here looking around.
Okay. So you guys are taking a light inactivity pretty much? You're not taking a nap?
Just I'm not going to sleep. I'm just chilling out, hanging out, looking
We're
around.
camping.
We're
We're
resting
setting
while
up camp
resting,
for the
guys.
night. Since
Oh,
Because
we
if
are?
we're doing this.
We're doing full camp.
I don't
Are
know.
we doing a full camp? Because I need to know.
I'm just helping you guys. I'm not going to
You said it was just about
say
nightfall,
yes
right?
or no to
It's
anything.
around nightfall, so you guys could take a short rest. That's fine. Technically, if you guys didn't want to sleep, that's fine. You can just have light activity for a short rest, and that's fine. But I need to know if you're sleeping or not.
Yeah, I thought we were just doing this more for the horses.
I mean, if it's going into nightfall,
We had meet at 2 hours.
Well,
Just-
Yeah,
here's
we
my
set up
only thing of
2
why
hours
I
away from the place.
Here's the only thing why I didn't think we should sleep for 8 hours is fire things are going to the guy who's gonna pay us money.
well,
to
he's
do
not
the
there,
quest.
from what we understand.
No, he was there at the cavern, right? He was waiting for us at the cavern.
That's what it said, but then Bill told you that he came to Everhold and is waiting for you guys at Everhold.
Oh,
Yeah, so that's.
okay. Never mind. Lay that.
And we're 2 hours out, so
Yeah, we can sleep, I guess. The shit might be fucked up in the morning, but okay,
I'm just gonna.
we can deal with it.
I'm gonna start hanging my hammock real quick and
your ham?
hammock.
Oh, hammock.
That branches bird, it might break in the middle of the night. Dude.
And I'm just gonna go. I'm smart enough to know that, and I wrap around the entire tree.
Okay.
So Jake. Fucking trying to tell me how to hang a hammock. Like I've never hung a hammock before.
Alright,
know
since
your
who's
life.
taking what watch, that way we know who's going to be where.
I'll go first watch.
You'll go first watch for Joy.
Yes.
T, first watch, who's waking up for second?
I'll take second, I
Okay,
guess.
then the two of you, we don't need the full amount of rest, so we only need 2 watches. So first watch. who's going on?
19 perception.
19 perception. Alright, and you go ahead and make me your first watch as well.
6.
6.
I am talking to Dr. Roby and consolidating him on his professional experiences that he's had in life and asking him his medical, decision making that he would probably proceed with this operation that we're going under.
Just looks like she's talking to her clerk the entire time.
Okay, Dr. Roby. No. Yes. Uh-huh.
You are actually observing this around.
Like looking around, like occasionally like looking back, like all his friends are weird.
I'm gonna get up for second watch, but I'm not gonna participate in second watch.
I'm just going to give a snack.
I'll do second one.
Are you gonna wake up for second watch too?
Yeah.
I got 4 people on second watch. Alright. I'll do
Well, 3 people watching.
3
One
people
person-
watching and
And
one
just-
person trying to do his thing.
One person watching the watchers.
So, first watch, nothing happens. So it's kind of clear at this point. Alright, so second watch, you can go ahead and roll your rolls. You don't have to.
Right.
16.
I do have to roll for something else.
Yeah, I know where you're going with that.
14.
14?
Yep.
2.
16? I know what you're doing, so.
It's a 19, 18.
You easily find what you're looking for. Let's say that. You go out, you find what you're looking for, and you find yourself back. We'll keep that in the back. The 3 of you, you do not notice it. Seems to be clear. But rather quiet, chilly morning or nighttime, since the altitude is a little bit higher than normal. It's not crazy cold like you would be you're in Goliath territory, but it's chilly. Eventually, your watch comes to a close, and you guys wake everyone up.
Okay. Move up.
Don't do mine.
Let's untie the torches and let's get moving.
Yeah.
Oh wait, we need breakfast, don't we?
Coffee.
Yeah,
I don't
coffee
think
would
we-
be good.
Do we have coffee over here?
I do.
Standard
I
ration.
have good authority that I have polybrews ready for anyone who wants it.
Oh yeah, that's my shit.
Wait, did you say you had booze?
No, poly
Brews,
Oh.
not
Poly
brews. Not. I have to roll my tongue now. Brews, not booze.
I mean, booze works too, but
That wouldn't help us have a clear and steady head while we're in the face of danger.
Yeah,
though.
no, it
They
clears
get rid of the
mind
nerves.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're more resistant to being scared.
Yeah.
She ends
Set
up
your
bringing
hands
out like a
low.
teapot of sorts, essentially.
My hands are steady.
She pulls up one of these packets with one of the
I
official
wonder you're
Polly
about like
Brews basic coffee.
Oh, okay,
Because
that's fine.
she's not going for one of the flavored ones because she doesn't know what the fuck you have like. She slips it off, she puts the packet in, and it starts to magically make itself, heat itself up on a proper time, and it starts to pour.
I love this.
Coffee
On
and
its own.
bacon and biscuits.
I don't know
Fancy,
about bacon
fancy.
and biscuits, but we definitely got
Yes, we
coffee.
do.
Oh, I got
It's so that we have enough energy to head out
I
in
don't know
the
about
face of
biscuits, but we
danger
definitely have
and
coffee.
tackle
like
it.
the hard
with
like
our
trail
fists.
biscuits is what I'm talking about.
Hardtack?
Like biscuits.
You
Yeah.
like hardtack?
Not like
Not hardtack, but
not
like
American
it's like
biscuits.
like American Cowboys would have like their like kind of dehydrated version of what you would think of as now a biscuit, but they're still okay.
Yeah.
It's like that, and then some bacon.
It's more like a cracker than a biscuit. A very thick cracker.
They're a
Pocket
little
jerky.
softer than that, but
Pocket jerky.
Essentially.
yeah, like a really thick Ritz cracker, maybe.
Yeah.
Like that consistency is what they kind of.
For those who desire coffee, they have coffee.
It's too bitter for my taste.
Alright.
I don't like coffee.
Oh, I have
Some
lumps
people
of.
don't like coffee.
I have
That's
lumps
the
of.
thing.
No, but wait,
sugar.
what,
I don't
thought
think
you said
I
it's
should
too
have-
early for your taste.
No, bitter.
Oh, bitter. Okay.
It's a bitter.
I don't
I
like
have
coffee either.
sugar, and I like take some out like ants
I
and
would
just like
assume you
flick them
wouldn't
off.
like the coffee. Just
Yeah.
something that I get up from your vibe. and
I
your
had
energy.
coffee once.
Thank
I
you,
don't
sis.
remember what happened next.
You need lag there,
Oh,
though?
did you get drunk or something?
Oh no! The next thing I knew, the room
Yeah, I
was
do
destroyed.
mean like the.
I just said thank you, sis.
He seems
That's
like the
it.
kind that has
Oh,
a lot of
okay.
energy.
I think you are drugged.
Trying to do like the nice.
Like I'm gonna be
Nice
honest
That's
brother.
with
fine.
you.
I just want to make
I
sure
get
that's
no
it.
holds back seats.
That's
I think
it.
you are
That's all I
drugged.
was trying to do.
Ugh, yikes.
The deal is back and forth. I can't tell whether you're insulting
Yeah,
me
so
or
that's
not.
why I don't drink coffee.
Yeah, you know.
Yeah, 'cause
but
people
like
drug
you
you.
did something nice, so I say
Oh
something
no!
nice.
Just because I black out.
You do something that's annoying, I say something that's annoying, and it just goes back and forth.
I have an interesting clue.
You're so to the point. It's interesting.
Well, we do have dad and mom as our parents, so they're both kind of blunt people.
Very much blunt people. I don't like it.
I mean, they're blunt insults.
No, they just like to tell you how
Mamas.
it is. They just like there's nothing. There's no wiggle room. It's just this is how things are. You don't like it, deal with it.
Mom's get me a platter of food every day, just like this, with all my favorite shit. I'm not gonna tell you what my favorite shit is, but get it. And then dad's like, "Fuck you, kids. I'm going on an adventure."
I mean, that sounds like a wonderful relationship as far as I can tell.
How's everybody doing? Do we have to stop? Do we have to do anything extra? Or
No, just
I go over to the pale man and I go, Monsieur, s'il vous plaît, are you okay?
I'm fine. You can call me Sir Doll.
Sir Doll?
Sir Doll.
Sir Doll?
Seagull.
Sweet ball.
Oh, you've just been quiet.
like sirs and like good morning, sir, or it's like SER.
S-E-R.
Okay.
S-E-R-D-O.
I was just making sure you are good and everything.
I'm perfectly fine.
Do you want pocket bacon?
I have non-pocket bacon as well.
I'm gonna pull up my
No,
second
I'm-
pack. I know.
The coffee was good for me, thank
Thank
you.
you back for that.
Alright.
Liquid horses.
You want
Should still have the
moisturizer?
carry inside.
No.
Okay.
Wow.
What are you trying to suggest?
Look, I know my skin's
just-
bad, but this guy he's just albino. Why are you gonna go pick up my like that?
I just wonder.
This guy has no skin pigmentation. That's all it is.
He has said nothing in the last 12 hours.
He has black hair.
Some people
Like,
quiet.
albino people have like that light blonde.
Okay,
I think
I'm
he
not
just doesn't
entirely
go outside.
familiar with albino people, but he looks albino to me with his skin tone. He looks like pale as a motherfucker.
It's a doll. Not
I
pale
think
as a
he just doesn't go
It's a
outside.
doll.
Look, I've seen people who go outside and they don't get that
Yes.
pale.
Look, it's fine if he's quiet.
It is what it is.
I
Let's
just want him to know
go
that I appreciate you for coming.
fight some fire demon things and explore a possible dungeon.
Yeah.
I
She
worry
gets
about
done
everyone.
feeding
That
her
is
horses
why
and
I'm
you
here
guys
to
are
protect you.
And
Thank God.
after you guys are done, she goes, "All right, everyone, saddle up. 2 hours out."
You know, in the future, we should probably get some armor for the horses.
What?
I mean, it's not the worst idea.
These are just like your typical guys.
I mean, these are
Like
rented
a
horses,
war
correct?
horse.
When we get our own horses, we should definitely.
Yeah, I'm like, we can't just
Or
outfit
griffins.
people's horses.
Or griffins.
Ooh, yes.
I don't think we could eat. I doubt we could even. They're probably more expensive than even 1,000 gold. Look, I know you want to steal them, but we can only steal them for so long before they get taken back.
Yeah, you just borrow them every day. You bring them back every night.
What the fuck are you talking about?
I like your thought, but I feel like that gets us fucked over. You may be able to steal it, but can you think we can really steal 7 griffins?
I mean, I could probably
Eight
trade,
whenever
that's what it's called.
I could probably forge a document that says that we got requisitioned them by the army to help with the adventures.
That's very
And how
specific.
many can you get us how long can you get
Well,
us
Griffins
requisition for?
probably carry 2 people. Probably every mission. I don't know. We could see. It's kind of a moot point at this point because we're like a day away from town.
Okay, wouldn't they, like, I don't know, trace back this PayPal to something that leads to nothing because no one ever asked for it?
I could steal that.
Or we could just blame it on somebody else.
None of these ideas make sense.
Don't
course they
blame
do.
it on Tim.
We are literally.
Not blaming on Tim.
We're getting
Silver.
1,000 gold each.
Oh, yeah.
We're getting 1,000 gold each.
Huh.
Yeah, let's not get ourselves in
Barding
hot
is-
water.
Barding is only like 4 times the cost of normal armor.
What is?
It's 4 times more than human armor.
That makes sense. Yeah,
It really does.
it's appropriate.
Okay. Let's move out. I think we ate, did all of our coffee.
You guys are.
Plus, I mean,
Okay.
I think I would be a very angry horse if I was outfitted with armor.
Depends on the horse.
I mean, if you're
These
trained,
are
if you're trained to bred
aberrations
that way, it's
specifically, or
different.
could
If
they
you're
just
just
Yeah, I know what you
fiends,
mean.
flopping on a regular
devils,
horse.
too?
I
They all
totally
fire
get what
you.
you mean.
I would almost have assumed possibility of fiendish nature, but there wasn't really a sulfuric smell in the air as we were traveling, so I didn't really think that. Felt more aberrant because of that lack of. You know how that you
Yeah.
follow a fiend and it has that hint of sulfur in the air
What
afterwards.
about elementals? That's also possible.
They are. This is a possibility.
And it's a
But
sun
that-
god.
I don't know. Like it didn't seem natural.
Elementals are sentient, though, in a way, aren't they?
And this one seems like it's just going. No control over its actions. Almost makes me think if there was a flaming slime, I'd assume a flaming slime.
Okay, let's go
Oh my
kill
God,
flaming
it's
slime.
pretty
Like I can't say because it actually has footprints in its bipedal, but the just sheer like I'm going in this direction, it seems like something that was created and is commanded by something.
Well, there's magics too to take over something's mind.
Yeah, but travel from a great range and is heading only in this direction.
I mean, it just
You
literally
deal with
appeared
God.
around that
True.
area and then it started walking. I mean,
Like it seemed like it got summoned almost.
it's.
I don't
You
really
can
know.
control a summoned creature.
But why would they summon it so far?
Maybe they didn't want to keep walking and they're flame proof and so they rode it.
Maybe it was summoned wherever
Well, it's
he,
bipedal. That's a
the
thing.
remnant
Notably
of the
bipedal.
But
volcano.
like he could ride
fell.
or he could ride on my shoulders. He was a little guy.
Good
Was
to
flame
do.
proof. I don't know. Okay, look, we're dealing with weird shit. Who knows what we're gonna find?
When are
Definitely
we
spare.
not dealing with weird shit?
I mean, like yesterday I wasn't.
That is very true. I actually sat down and I ate lots of pancakes.
Yeah, I got some work done.
Guns? What is that?
Work
Got some
done.
work done.
Oh, work done. Okay.
You just hear guns anytime there's like a leather mentioned.
I like them quite a bit. They're very nice.
I wonder why.
They're not magical. I'm not really
Homicidal
interested in
maniac, maybe? I don't know.
My dad's
Well, I mean, he did grow
Your
up as
dad's
a paladin.
far outside the class of what I could possibly even consider requiring.
Eventually, as you guys are getting done with this conversation, you guys hit the area. And when you guys do, it seems as though it seems to be a little bit of an alcove in the middle of the mountain somewhere.
As we can see a cave entrance basically, and tracks lead directly into it.
Right.
How big is this cave entrance?
Cave entrance, I would say around 60 feet, 60 feet or so.
That's big.
Circular, square, or just jagged?
Jagged, more like a jagged oval arc. That's a good one. An arc is the best name. Jagged arc entrance.
Does it look like any of this has been
Flamed up?
intentionally molded? As in someone came through here and built something here?
I would say
Are there signs of stonework and masonry?
And also, I'm assuming once again the trail leads straight into here.
yeah, trail does lead right.
I would like to, when we get up to it, kind of a little distance away, not too far away from the entrance, but just a little bit distance away and kind of off to the side, not directly in the path. Bring the horse and carriage over and kind of angle it so it's ready to go in case we need a hot exit.
Okay. You do kind of station them and tether them to a point where their direction would be if you guys have to like.
I look at the horses and I'm like,
So please don't die.
I know, right?
She would be looking the same way.
Like step, like just like horse, like we're just gonna be flying out the ass.
For the amount of horses you guys kill.
Yeah, it's definitely
Station
not breed our own.
Well, I mean the thing is that
Lose
if,
himself
if we are
like that.
renting them
Okay.
and if they don't come back, we're
Yeah.
probably gonna be
Sneaky
fine.
people, go up front. We can start investigating as a group here.
I'm sneaky, but I'd like to remain in the back.
Okay. I'm cool with going up front.
I'm not very sneaky.
I'll be up front. I like seeing where we're going.
Yeah. You want to come too? You pretty. Or do you want to be like middle back? What do you want to do?
I would prefer to pull up the rear.
Rear. Okay, so we got rear, rear, middle, because you're squishy. Middle, because you're squishy.
Middle, cause I need to protect everyone. So
No, where do you want to be?
Wherever I'm needed.
Let's
Middle
go
protecting
2, 3,
them?
2.
Yeah, sure, that's fine.
2, 3, 2.
Yep, that works. So me and you'll head up front. We'll
All
sneak in and.
I'll keep it quiet then.
You got that layout. Those two are up front. Then it's you'll 3, and then it's us 2 leading the rear.
Okay. Not bad.
Whoever's going in first, go ahead and make your checks.
22 for stealth. 22 for stealth for me. Whatever you got.
You're not going in first.
That's an 18 for stealth.
I don't think anybody's seeing me.
No. I got below average.
I mean, everyone is mixed. Since it's a
And the
group.
perception
yeah,
check.
exactly.
Oh yeah, I should probably do perception too.
I don't think you'll need it.
Oh fuck! I did bad on
Okay.
perception.
Yeah, you know.
Expertise, baby.
Nobody's
Seven.
seeing you.
Exactly, that's what I said.
Okay.
7 self.
Very much.
Mm-hmm.
14. I only have proficiency. I don't have expertise.
I rolled a natural 20 on the perception check.
8. That was the exception, okay.
I got 20.
Yeah. I'm not
they're
very good at
middle
stealth.
group, so like me and the front, I got 22 for stealth.
I got an 18 for stealth.
22, 24, 8, 7, 22,
18.
18.
And then
And 14.
Okay. So, it doesn't.
but
Oh, yeah.
we're scouting up ahead, so like
I
ours
know.
for initial.
And as far as perception checks, 25.
Oh yeah, y'all two up front, so y'all make a perception.
Yeah, this
I may have rolled well.
You may have.
Also, I like
Yeah,
torch
bro,
because I don't have dark vision.
as you are
Makes
looking
sense.
throughout this supposed cave such dungeon,
Oh, if it makes a difference, I have to have a torch.
you happen to have a torch?
Well, that's gonna hinder stealth quite a bit.
I roll again. I don't think I can get lower. Yeah, it's still 14.
I do like a torch.
Yeah, I mean I can't see in the dark.
Okay. You like a torch.
And
Makes sense.
I do
I'm
have
definitely
the,
staying a couple of feet back from him.
Gotcha.
I mean the torch doesn't affect.
I do have the
just affects my
120
stealth.
dark vision. So like
You're good. Okay.
shadows affect.
The both of you can see really well. Since you guys are scouting up ahead, as you guys are looking throughout this caverns and the patterns of
Pretty
it,
sure I'm the only one that needs it.
you start to see like what seems to be like an open dungeon area. It doesn't even seem to be really inhabited.
I mean, I have
You do
torches,
see like
because,
small scorch marks that kind of lead straight on until it hits like a weird like
torches,
a weird
but no
door
one that needs it.
that seems to be the only thing in this room besides the
Say
stalagmites, the
anything
caverns,
about
and
if
the
you're holding a
vaults.
torch, you have disadvantage on this.
Is there keyholes in this door? Like a keyhole?
So negative.
Oh yeah.
Like big gas keyhole kind of thing?
That's disadvantage.
Can I look through the keyhole, see if I can see anything on the other side of the door?
Negative 5 is
You
just
can,
massive
but
stuff.
make it with disadvantage. Even with your record.
Not great. It's only a 9.
You can see a little bit of light coming from the other end, but
I don't
Does
think
the light
perception
seem
check.
consistent or flicker you like flame people? Okay. It's consistent.
consistent.
So it's not like fire.
No, it's consistent.
There's light on the other side, but it's like it's not like fire. It's something like some of Giovanni's weird light bulb things.
Possible. I'm gonna place my ear on it and I'm gonna try and jiggle the hand. Is there a handle?
Yeah, there's a handle.
I'm gonna test it very slowly and listen for any clicks as I do.
As you do, you can slowly hear as a lock seems to
It is locked.
You make no noise though.
Does it have any traps or wires or anything like that anywhere around?
I didn't hear anything. That's what I was listening for. I'm gonna crouch down and try and take it.
Go for it. You're doing your first lock pick. Hey, how good is that?
It was great. Because that was a 19 on the die.
But sadly, it wasn't enough.
So, 26?
You need
That-
a
that'll pick
27.
any
Looks
lock.
like the doors won't be your enemies this campaign, huh?
No.
No issues with it.
You guys have there's
Two
two
Rogers.
Two of you silly people. Alright.
Silly.
You
Expertise is a lovely thing.
It is. Yeah, I know, trust me.
Yeah.
Can I use?
That's the only real advantage to the rogue is the expertise and the skills.
Yeah, Bard does have those little aspects too, but like that for the doors are fantastic. Yeah, without any problem, you're just like another Tuesday.
Can I use thaumaturgy? Do a couple instances to send like kind of a whispering noise back behind us as far as I can with thaumaturgy, which I think is only 30 feet, but
Sure.
just like let the rest of the group know because I don't have any telekinetic
Sure,
shit.
that's fine.
Just like door unlocked, that light beyond.
Yeah, you just hear like this. It's not really silent, but it's enough of a travel
Like a whistle?
noise. That's pretty much like it's kind of like a whistle, kind of hits your guys' ears of what he just said.
So, pursuing the fun. Okay. Wasn't this spirits?
I wouldn't think we would be that far back to where that would be really necessary.
Well, I didn't know how far this cavern was or how far we were scatting. I know I want to be way ahead of his torchlight. If that's
Yeah,
the main
It's
thing.
only a
You guys aren't that far behind, but it's
25
enough
feet?
where you
About
guys
20 feet, 20
you
feet.
guys would hear
So
what he's
40
saying,
feet.
but kind of see what's going on as well.
Mhm.
So the rest of the party slowly starts to group up with you guys
Yeah, 2020.
before you guys enter whatever this place is.
I'm gonna very slowly turn the handle and just listen to make sure there's no traps.
You do, and nothing.
Okay, we're good. I'm gonna also slowly open it just in case there's anything attached to it.
Nothing.
Okay.
Kind of. You see me down there?
I'm up
peer through as I've opened it slightly, just enough to get through the crack in the door.
Almost Looney Tunes style, right? It almost looks like this. There's like a distinct pathway that's been kind of like weaved through, and this fire thing seems to either have squeezed underneath or somehow found a way to get through. And these scorch marks lead until you guys see what seems to be like a bright light at the end of this pathway. All you see is a bright light, but the pathway is pretty far away. So distance, you guys just see like a little tunnel of light.
Okay.
How big is the cavern?
I would say it's around like 15 feet wide.
And then the tunnel portions, 15 by 15, roughly.
With the bright light at the end of the tunnel, would the tunnel be dim light or dark still?
It would be dim light.
Alright, cool.
At least this portion.
I would go ahead and put the torch out then.
Same groups.
Yeah, 2, 3, 2.
Yep.
You might just stack them a bit more. There's a lot of light ahead. Scouting might be useless. We'll do it to some degree, but scouting might become useless real soon. As much as I'd like to continue staying ahead of the squad, I'd rather have the backup sooner rather than later.
Good.
You're dead center or on the edge of the center group?
Center.
Center. Cool.
True center.
True center.
So you guys we're still staying in the same relatively.
Yeah, just
Relative
a little,
order, just a little more.
closer.
Yeah.
Gotcha. As you guys start to walk your way down.
Only I'm going to be about 10 feet behind him.
Well, he's put out the torch at this point because the light.
I'm still going to be about 10 feet behind him.
Yeah, I
Okay.
can understand why. I get it. It makes sense. You slowly guys make your way towards this dim light, and as it starts to get closer, you start to see what seems to be almost a weird whiteness. It's just white. This light, as you guys walk through, it's almost like you guys are entering a strange multiverse of sorts. As you guys walk, I don't know why it's so fucking intense. Holy shit!
I mean,
that wasn't intense. Fuck, it was
we
just
don't know.
getting worse.
We just started
I'm
walking.
trying to describe stuff here.
I mean, we've entered an intense area.
It
That's
is
the
very
vibe.
intense. I like where it went, but I'm just like, okay, enough. I get it. They get it.
I don't know.
They get that it's intense. As you guys get to this white area, it's almost like you guys enter a white, chromatic city. It's almost like a replicant of Everhold itself. It's just all white. And as you touch, like, if you attempt to touch like a cube or one of these, I would say, white buildings or areas, it's almost just like an echo, like if you would knock on
It's
a door.
hollow.
It's hollow, like almost if you knock on a door. Yeah. And it's just empty.
What kind of fucking dungeon is this?
Man, I don't know shit
Can
about
I?
this.
This could be like a holy place, maybe? I don't know.
I mean,
I-
this
can I
looks
roll
like
divine
Everhold
sense?
streets.
Picks up on stuff that's like if it's divine and shit like that, right?
Yeah.
And just I don't want to ruin your stuff yet. So
No,
I'm
no,
gonna
you
say
won't.
behind total cover or whatever, because that means I can't detect anything.
I
Mm.
mean,
No,
he
you-
won't appear as undead to
Okay.
No, he
Okay.
wouldn't.
Cool. Good. That's what I was worried about. So Joey did that to me.
Mm-hmm.
I was like,
That's okay. No, yeah, we
Okay.
redacted that, so it won't happen.
Well, I actually read up on it, and I am considered humanoid.
Yeah, because
Okay.
you are like half.
Okay.
Exactly. So I don't pop on that stuff.
Okay. I want to let divine sense go. See if I detect if this area that's all bright and glowing white light is what's essentially affected by something similar to the hollow spell, and if there's any celestial fiend. Celestial fiend undead from 60 feet. You know the type and whose presence. Boom boom. But that's identity. With the same radius, y'all stick presence of any place or object that has been consecrated or desecrated by, as with the hollow spell.
Consecrated or desecrated?
Yeah. Holy or unholy.
Nothing would pop on your radar as far as that goes.
This sketches me out a lot.
I mean,
this is like
probably single-handedly.
Now, did you say it sounded solid or hollow? Like it
Hollow.
as empty?
Oh, yeah.
Like when you knock it,
So it goes. It's like it's.
It's like it's made of paper mache.
Anybody have a stick?
Or wood. You know, made it look like concrete or brick, but it's like wood, and there's no depth to it.
Okay.
I'm worried about these things.
How solid is it if you just push on it?
I'm
How
gonna
so-
take a knife to one of them. Let's see if I can carve it.
It will not be a good time for a break or in a bit.
Yes.
Alright.
I would say when you carve it, you can carve a little bit into it. It's almost like it's still wall. But even when you carve it, it's like a weird echoey, like something is not inside these buildings. But on the outside, it's just pure and just...
It feels like stone.
It feels like stone, but you know it's not.
Can I chip off a bit of the stone with like a crowbar?
Yeah, easily enough. It's not that stable.
Does it have the same light glow?
Does it
I'll
taste
lick
like
it.
candy?
I'll lick it. See how does it taste to it?
And it's...
Does it taste like? Does it taste like a like what you would use as a building brick, like a chalkiness to it, or like I don't know.
I would say that it tastes almost like you're licking aluminum. That's what I think that it tastes metallic. There you go. That's a good one.
It's not iron. It's not stone. It tastes that lighter material that Sick has started putting out.
No, oh, the cheap stuff makes it looks like iron.
Yeah, yeah.
Wait, which
A little
iron
more
are we
malleable.
talking about? Because you
Okay.
the iron.
We're not in the Undercity right now.
Alright, okay, alright. I'm getting it.
If I need to talk like that, I'm talking like that. If I'm not, I'm talking as in you're.
But if it's metal
Bluetooth
and
connected.
feels like stone and looks like light,
Then it must be none of them.
well, what the fuck is going on?
I mean, clearly someone has just.
Maybe we actually stumbled upon like one of Giovanni's weird projects.
Yes! Exactly, like a super spell or something.
No, Giovanni would have mentioned it to the.
I think he would do the opposite.
He probably. I don't know.
He could have forgot.
No, he's not.
He could have forgot.
Airhead.
He
That
could
guy's a
have
little
forgot.
odd.
Could have forgot about his fucking Hollow City. Yeah.
Yeah, I
Or
don't.
forgot to mention it.
I don't think that would make
Well,
any sense.
Um,
That would not make any sense at all. No. I don't
It's just
think
weird
so.
with iTunes. That's it.
He's
There's like
I've
a-
learned
is
that
it-
Giovanni
is
It's
it
just
like
weird
a-
with iTunes. That's
He
it.
seems like he's built a lot. Airhead doesn't seem like his vibe.
is Everhold like a center out kind of city, or like
Head in the cloud.
this
I can't
is
really
like
trust you on this, but
one
I don't
side
know-
to
I
another
don't
side
deny
city?
the possibility.
I would say it's more like
As a player
Because I-
who played
I've never
Giovanni.
guys-
I would say it's a
Could be.
multi-layered.
so like it goes.
I'm gonna take
It would
that
more or less like,
very
and this like replica of it, it is just the normal part of the city, right? So the normal city
Coming
would be
from
like
the player that
layered.
played Giovanni.
this is
I
more or less
don't
like
know.
there's
That's
a
his
beginning
character. I
and then
don't
there's
know
an end.
Giovanni.
So I know what you're saying. It's not a direct replica, but it is the beginning to the end of like where you guys normally, or at least the people from above, would normally be a part of.
Alright,
From
so-
your
So
character's
it's
perspective,
like
I'm
it
very
looks like a
different from Giovanni
model or a
than would be
replica.
Giovanni.
It looks like a model. Yes, that's a
His
good
character-
example.
Dominico gives me a
Alright,
very
so-
different view of
so is the,
Giovanni than I would
the,
actually.
Is it
than
town
Giovanni
hall
actually is.
or castle part of it
From his perspective.
in this model?
Yes, it is.
Is it to scale?
Yeah, it's to scale.
Alright, well, it doesn't seem like anything's here, but if there was
Where's the
anything,
closest window?
the first thing first place we would go.
There's no windows in this
Probably
weapon.
big building.
But
where
what you would do,
the,
let's just say this.
higher up
You would
go.
look and you would like examine the windows. And even when you like click on the windows that look like glass,
This is a very weird scenario.
You get the same
hollowness, yeah.
There's
but
nothing
they're
visible
not
through them.
clear.
Well,
There's no glass.
Yeah, okay, I get what you're saying. There is no glass, but it,
Because I wanted to peer through a window and see if there was anything on the actual inside of the building.
oh, no. But I get what you're saying now.
Do
I
we,
think we should go to
do we
like,
see the fire trail
Okay.
at all?
The fire trail? Yes, you do.
Yeah, just follow that.
Oh,
I mean,
yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I was just gonna suggest go to the main building.
Well, I'd say it's either going to two places. One, yes, the main keep, or two, the bar.
Where does the fire trail lead?
I mean, there's also a possibility it leads somewhere other than those two places.
No, for sure. Just it's either the bar
or the church.
Where's You're familiar with the upper class. Where's like the main banking area or main treasury areas? Like where a lot of valuables get stored in the upper class.
Hello there. About that. I don't care about money that much, so I don't never really took an interest in that thing.
I don't know either.
Alright, we'll guess the keep and follow the trail.
Okay.
Great.
Oh, 1 second. I got something to do before that.
Okay.
And we'll definitely go and break in a little bit before we do whatever's next. As you guys make your way following the trail, I assume?
Yeah.
As you guys make your way following the trail, you eventually hit an open area that was previous. Let's say you guys look towards what used to be like the castle, essentially, and as you guys approach it, it almost looks like it disappears into like these like white butterflies that just float away, and then there's nothing in this area. What appears before you, out of these two butterflies, is like this big, a more rotund robot, and no, not robot. Sorry, more a rotund individual. He looks like he has white, pale skin, black hair, and almost like a goatee that is almost too perfect. You see a skinny individual with glasses, a little bit taller, a little bit lankier, a little bit of goofier shoes, a little black goofy shoes, and almost like a bow tie look to him. And then approaching above him, that you see a familiar individual. To you guys, but not your players. You see what seems to be the inevitable, as his presence says this before we go on break. I'll play something for you guys.
Question: would my character know denotable at all?
Nope.
Okay.
Hello there. My name is...
Yep, I know
It's
it.
nice to meet you.
So give me that. I'm just gonna play it through this. I knew it. You guys will be able to hear. You guys have good ears.
I don't know what makes sense.
Hello there.
Yeah.
Hello there.
Sap, it is what it is.
My name is Inevitable. It's nice to meet you guys. Well, I used to go by that name. You must be Everhold's chosen. I'm glad you're here. Together, we shall raise a glorious revolution. First things first. You will probably die here, testing a new adaptation of my own. Humans are weak and cannot protect this planet anymore. That is why I will do it for them. By merely wiping their existence out. You bring no usefulness to this planet. But I have adapted. Now you must adapt. What you see in front of you are two individuals. These individuals represent a new chance of survival. The incoming threat, you have no chance of surviving. 10 years is a long time. And I've been away from Everhold long enough to understand the truth. That you guys are too weak-minded. These are the adapters. I hope you have fun playing. But once again, this is as I promised. If you win, I will give you your gold reward. And a heavy sum of it too. But if you die, well, progression, evolution. No, not that. My name, my new name, is Revolution. Because I will start a revolution that no one will understand. You are too simple-minded. Get ready for an adaptation. To protect ourselves from an invasion you have no idea how to protect yourselves from. Good luck, adventurers. And may your existence not be a simple blight on this planet. Prove yourself worthy. That's time for the revolution.
Hi there. I'm number 1. It is great to meet you. Let's play.
And then the big one goes.
I'm number 2.
Yep. And that's where we'll take break. So when we get back, we'll roll initiative.
That's agreeing that was the humans then, right? So
Now see what I can do about like
problems with this.
fixing this shit, because that was supposed to be for you guys to be able to hear clearly.
Yeah, I mean,
As long as you guys heard it, that's all that fucking matters.
inevitable. What have you done? No, his name's Revolution.
Yeah. Revolution. What have you done?
Now, on the